Was good. Oh shit. Fuck. Fuck. I forgot my cards. Sorry guys, apparently I'm fucking dense tonight. Alright. Do you know what? Alright. Not with it. Sorry guys, I was not prepared. I just popped on here. I wasn't thinking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Perfect. All right, what's good, guys? We are doing all signs. What to expect. See what's going on for the end of July. What's good, everybody? What's good? Hey, Sarah. One Queen Yari. All right. I don't know what the hell's going on with me. Just give me a second. Forgot my cards. Okay. All right. So we are doing all signs. What to expect. We are going from Aries right down through to Pisces tonight. What's good, Mary? How's it going, girl? Hey, Martha. Boss Mama. All right. Aries. What can Aries expect this week? 2 more. What can Aries expect this week? 3 shuffles. All right, so Aries, overall energy for you this week, Chariot in reverse and the World in reverse. So it may feel like you kind of have to force yourself to do stuff this week that you don't really want to do, maybe finishing projects, things of that nature. It's like, oh, 10 of Wands in reverse, though, 8 of Cups, 5 of Wands. Be careful of what you're letting distracting you, what you're letting yourself to be distracted by this week, Aries, because I do feel like there's something here that's causing a lot of inner conflict, jealousy, or, you know, just the need to compete with other people possibly, or there's something here that's causing a lot of inner conflict, or there could be some form of family infringement or family situation that may be a little bit chaotic that is distracting you. Because I do feel, again, like there could be some projects or things on a personal level that you need to finish up this week. And with that 10 of Wands in reverse, there may be a temptation to just completely forget about it and focus on your distractions. Okay, so whatever is a distraction for you this week, Aries, let it be nothing but that, a distraction. Let bygones be bygones. Okay, let bygones be bygones, because yeah, I do feel like you may feel like you have to force. It's like, okay. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to cooperate with someone here, Aries, that just brings a whole lot of drama into your life, if I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like you're going to get a very clear perspective or get some level of clarity when it comes to this person or group of people, because I feel like you're letting a certain person or group of people that you work with possibly, you're letting it get to you a little bit. Okay, and again, there may be this desire to cooperate with them or see some form of change here in the situation. But whoever this person is or a group of people, they're just shit disturbers, really. They just want to start shit. Just clarify that 3 of Cups in reverse. Eight of Cups, Magician in reversed. If there was a love situation, Aries, I feel like there's someone that is trying to make you feel bad in regards to why they walked away or why they're distancing themselves, why they emotionally cut you off. Because this is someone that feels powerless on a personal level in something here. And I feel like if there's a love situation or a friend situation, someone is trying to make you feel bad in regards to why they cut you off here. Or they're trying to get under your skin. And I feel like there's this desire to cooperate or see some form of change. Okay? But tell me about the King of Swords. Hermit in reversed. Seven of Cups in reversed. Yeah, a lot of you guys are coming out of the week, Aries, in a very cold energy, okay? Cutting something out that you feel is just causing nothing but a restriction for you. You may feel like someone just tries to make you paranoid all the time, or someone is just never seeming to understand you on a personal level. It's like you may feel like there's a person or a group of people this week, Aries, that just, they're not understanding your vision, or they're not understanding your love language. There's someone or a group of people. Who is this energy to Aries? King of Wands. Seven of Wands. Whoever this person is, Aries, they may feel like they may put you in a position where you always need to defend yourself or stay on higher ground. Okay, this could be someone that's competing with you as well. Okay, or making you feel like you need to fight for their attention or something of that nature. Because whoever this person is or group of people, you feel the need to stay on higher ground, or you feel the need to stand your ground with this person or group of people. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know, sorry. It's been doing this all week. Sorry, that just distracted me. Whoever this person is or group of people is, it's making you feel like you need to stand your ground or hold your ground when it comes to the situation. Okay. And again, I feel like this person gets under your skin because you're looking at them as someone that's wasting your time or restricting you in some way, but yet you still feel the need to, but yet they still make you feel like you need to compete with them. Okay. So Aries, let's just put it this way, Aries. I feel like it's going to take a little extra energy to force yourself away from the distractions, from the people that are trying to get you to prove something, from a lover that's trying to make you feel guilty as to why you walked away. Because whoever, especially if it's a love situation, Aries, this person sees you as someone that's emotionally unavailable. They feel like they have to walk away because you gave them no other choice. But at the same time, this person isn't really using their sense, okay? They're not really using common sense when it comes to why you're emotionally distant, okay? This is someone that is not really in their power themselves, and they may put everything on you, okay? Whether it's a lover, a friend, whatever it may be. So I do see you cooperating or collabing with people that, you know, may work better with you this week, Aries, okay? But there is a certain energy here that it may take a little bit of extra energy to distance yourself from. Okay. And again, I feel like there's projects or things that are not being completed that you need to complete, and you have the energy to do so. But it seems to be like there's a person or a group of people this week that is just getting under your skin, and you may just need to cut that off. And I do feel like you are. Okay. You may end up giving someone a little bit of a reality check this week too, Aries. Okay. Because you're not confused. You're not confused as to what the facts are in a situation. You're not confused at all. You may give someone a reality check or just straight up tell someone the facts here when it comes to their bullshit. Just give me one more on that King of Swords. I feel like whatever this energy is, Aries, you're not letting it get to you. Okay, you're very focused on some form of success that you already got going on. And also you're in this energy of knowing some form of facts in regards to a situation, which is giving you the energy to rise above it, because your pride is not letting you entertain someone here. And it's not stemmed from mind games or manipulation. It's stemmed from the facts in a situation. It's like you're not letting yourself fall short here, but it may take a little bit of extra energy for you this week. Okay. All right. Give me an oracle for Aries. You could be dealing with a Cancer. We also have Virgo, strong Virgo, and Gemini. I know one flipped up here. All right, maybe not. Okay. Give me an oracle. Oh, there it is. So there could be a new opportunity, Aries, for you that you're ready for. It says you're ready. There's something unlikely to work out for you, possibly from your past. Yeah, there's a situation here that will improve, but you need to give it all you got, okay? May require a little bit of grit or extra energy. It's saying don't stop. You're ready for whatever opportunity this is, but you may just need to pull a little bit of extra weight this week to get to some form of place that is more peaceful or calm, or is to get you to a place where you can actually start building new things, okay? Especially if there's unfinished business or projects from the past, okay? And things will improve for you, but if this kind of feels like a friend group or a social circle or a lover, I don't know, a lover or a sibling even, that seems to be just distracting you. So just pay attention. Notice who is causing nothing but a distraction for you, and notice who is actually good for you. All right. What do we have for Taurus? Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It's been doing that for about a week and a half. I probably should look at it, but it stops every now and then. I mean, it usually is stopped, so it just seems to get bad on here. But anyway, I don't know. Maybe I should go turn that off and get my lamp. Can you just like make up your mind? Turn the lights on. God. Y'all can, I'm sorry guys. Do you want me to turn that off? I know that's probably annoying. Give me a second here. Okay. All right. All right, what do we have for Taurus? Spirits in the air. Yeah, well, I don't think it's that. I think I need to change the light bulb. But I just don't bother because it usually does not flicker. It's only when it starts, it just, all right. What do we have for Taurus? Taurus. What can Taurus expect this week? Three shuffles. Ooh, the Six of Wands wanted to show its face, Taurus. Okay. Overall energy for you, Four of Swords in reverse with the World in reverse right under that. Page of Swords. There's something here that you're avoiding, Taurus, because you feel like you need to. It's like you're trying to, I don't know, let's see. Nine of Cups. Six of Wands came out again for you. There's some positive shit happening for you this week, Taurus. Okay, a wish fulfillment possibly. Getting recognized for what you do, the knowledge that you have. Okay, for some of you, if you do talk a lot, or if you're in a position where, you know, you're leading people, or you're helping people, or sharing something, or sharing personal experiences, or trying to give wisdom on something, it's like, I feel like you're being recognized. Just give me one more on that Hierophant. This could be something delayed, or something that you've been waiting on for quite some time, or you've been working toward for quite some time. Okay, you may have been back and forth as to whether you should make some form of change because you haven't been seeing the results, whether that's in love or work or whatever it may be. Tell me about the Hierophant. The King of Wands. Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there's something here that's happening for you in a positive way, some form of success because of consistency. Okay, a lot of you guys may have felt like you were overexerting yourself in a job, in love, even whatever it may be. There's something here where you felt like you were overexerting yourself, but you kept going, you kept pushing, you kept standing your ground. You know, a lot of you guys may have had to make a lot of sacrifices here for something this is that you've been investing into, whether it's a marriage, a love situation, or a work situation. And it's like you kept going, or it's like you never fell short based off whatever adversities or stress or confusion was in your situation. And you are getting recognized this week, Taurus, and it feels good. It's almost like this relieved type of energy that you're going to be feeling this week, especially if you have been mentally exhausted, maybe dealing even with mental health, you know, struggles just because of like the confusion or torment of whether you're doing the right thing or whether something is going to be a success. It's like you could have been driving yourself mentally crazy here, but I feel like you kept pushing through. I feel like this week you do have the mental strength to just clarify that Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there's something here that you never put yourself in a position of, you know, being a pity party, you know, being sulky about something. It's like this is finding the mental strength to focus on the positives in regards to an opportunity, okay, in regards to whatever it is that you do. And because of that, it's bringing in something new, or it's bringing in possibly a promotion, okay, or it's bringing in a higher level of commitment, possibly if it's a relationship. There's something here that you're being rewarded for because of consistency and your hard efforts. And despite being mentally exhausted, physically exhausted, overexerting yourself, getting behind on more mundane things in life, it's like you're getting a success. Tell me about this Nine of Cups. Queen of Wands, Ten of Cups. Some of you guys have your wish fulfillment when it comes in regards to love working out in your favor. I'm just going to put that out there. Okay. For others of you, you're getting attention this week. And again, if it's a love situation, this is your wish fulfillment, happily ever after, a marriage possibly, or someone wanting to take things to the next level, okay? We do have the Queen of Wands and King of Wands, a very well-suited pair here. Now, if this is a love or a work situation, Taurus, it feels more worky. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't have to be. Oh, I need one more on that Nine of Cups. So there's a lot of positive changes happening for you. If this is a love situation, I feel like there's a lot of excitement here because you're getting attention from someone that you perceive to be your wish fulfillment. You're making forward plans with someone, whether you were already in a relationship or not. There's forward plans happening here between you and someone else. And it's taking things to the next level for you when it comes to your outlook on life, when it comes to what's available to you. In regards to work, Taurus, I feel like there's some form of recognition or success you're getting for your hard efforts and for the knowledge that you have acquired or the knowledge that you have shared possibly to a group of people that is allowing your options to open up, okay? And I do feel like if there's a promotion or someone recognizing you or whatever it may be, there will be forward planning happening for you this week, or, you know, starting to make adjustments possibly when it comes to your home, when it comes to where you're living. Some of you guys may be traveling for work or making plans to do so. There's something here that is expanding your options for you this week, and it's happening because you never lost sight of your potential, and also because you never let yourself focus on the negatives in regards to a person or a situation. It's like you never let yourself feel like the grass was greener on the other side. It's like you kept going in something, and you're getting recognized for it. Sorry. You're getting recognized for it. So tell me one more about the Six of Wands. It may give you a little bit of like imposter syndrome or freak you out a little bit, because whatever this attention is, or whoever you're being recognized by, or whatever it may be, Taurus, it's kind of putting you in a deer in headlights type of space, or it's making you, it's like it feels good, but at the same time you're following this person's lead or you're following this company's lead. It's like something here is really good, or you're getting put in the spotlight, okay? Getting recognized in love or work, but it is kind of making you nervous. It's almost like a wish fulfillment, but it's like, holy shit, it's like butterflies, like excitement, like goosebumps, adrenaline. It's like something here is feeling good, but it is making you a little bit paranoid. And again, with the Hermit in reverse, it can be the card of like, you know, questioning whether someone truly understands you, whether someone truly knows you, whether a group of people truly value who you are in the core. So it's almost like there may be this imposter syndrome with like, you really want me? Like, are you sure you're talking to the right person? Are you sure you're in love with the right person? Are you sure you're wanting the right person? It's like, you want me? So there is a little bit of energy this week happening for you of like fear a little bit, or just, you know, a little bit nervous, paranoid maybe, following this energy's lead when it comes to where things are going. But things are moving quickly, but it kind of freaks you out a little bit, okay? Maybe some of you guys, there's something here or an opportunity that you may need to go on stage for. You may need to speak to people, or it's a relationship that maybe you feel deep down you don't deserve even. Like, you'd be seeing people turn down people because the person actually loves them properly, okay? And they don't know how to deal with it, or they constantly feel like they don't deserve it, possibly. So there's something here that is putting you in a bit of a stage fright. There we go, stage fright type of energy, but it's still exciting you nonetheless, okay? And it's because of some form of knowledge or wisdom, spirituality maybe. There's something here that you have a lot of awareness in, and you're getting recognized because of that, okay? Even if it's a relationship potential, it's because someone sees you as relationship material for them. It's because someone sees you as the person they want to marry. It's because someone sees you as someone that they want to settle down with. And it's freaking you out a little bit. So it's exciting for you, Taurus, this week, but it is like freaking you out, okay? You may be driving yourself a little bit batty mentally, okay? Feeling a little bit restless this week because of the amount of success that you're getting, okay? Having a hard time sleeping. Maybe if you do need to do something differently, it's like you're constantly thinking about it in bed. So we do have if you believe. So you really need to believe in yourself for whatever this is, okay? This may be an opportunity that is pushing you outside your comfort zone. We have perfect timing. A new direction. So if you believe this is the perfect time for a new direction, so there's something new taking place, okay? Success, okay. But it is putting you outside your comfort zone. Maybe not, the best advice I could give you with this is like, don't think so much. Just be like, yeah, okay? It's like, I mean, not fake it till you make it, because I feel like you already have the awareness, but just, I don't know. I'm just gonna stop talking. Stop talking, Rose. Okay, so we do have Taurus, we have Virgo. Could be any sign as far as elements go. But yeah, there's something super exciting happening for you, Taurus, this week. And again, if it's a relationship or a love situation, it's your wish being fulfilled. Or if it's a work situation, you're moving on up. Moving on up, possibly, you know, being in front of a large group of people. Okay, you may be asked, maybe you're being asked to do like a TED Talk or something like that. Or I always wanted to do those TED Talks one day. But it's like, maybe you're being asked to do a TED Talk, or you're being asked to do like something in front of a large group of people, or I don't know, it sounds exciting. Exciting. All right, Gemini. What's good? Pretty as fuck. All right, what can Gemini expect this week? What can Gemini expect this week? One more. Three shuffles. Overall energy, Gemini, the Justice with the Three of Swords. Shit. The Star, the Ace of Pentacles. So there is something here, Gemini, that is just, it is what it is, okay? It is what it is, okay? And it is causing a lot of pain, heartbreak. You may, you know, if you do potentially get your heart broken, or if there is some form of betrayal or frustration, or you feel lonely or isolated or whatever it may be, you are in this space of just, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It hurts, but the Star is all about rejuvenation, you know, being at peace, remaining calm, having hope in the future, you know. And I do feel like if there is some form of frustration or turmoil that you're going through this week, Gemini, you're being patient with yourself, or you're being patient with the facts. You're being patient with, well, it is what it is. It couldn't be any other way. Okay. A lot of you guys are definitely in this rejuvenated, or you're entering a rejuvenated space this week, Gemini. And you're kind of getting back in your game here. Okay. Getting more grounded, focusing on your money, your security, whatever it may be. I do feel like there is something still that you're attached to in the past. Okay. Or there's things that you just need to get caught up on in the past, but regardless, you're in this, let's see, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like it is what it is. This kind of feels like you ending something, Gemini, but you don't really want to. Okay. Like, you guys are in this space of just cutting something off or detaching from something, possibly to focus on yourself. But I feel like you don't really want to. It's almost like a hard choice, or something that it's not just black and white. You know what I mean? The Three of Swords, it kind of reminds me of like the Two of Swords, where there is a tough decision, but there's different aspects at play. There's three different truths. There's three sides of the story. You know, there's something here that it's just, there's other things that you're considering when it comes to whether you want to entertain this job or this relationship. With the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it's like something here just maybe just superficial, or superficial type of relationship, or the job is just not doing it for you, or whatever it may be. And with that Seven of Cups, I do feel like there's options being presented to you this week when it comes to, you know, exploring new things, or whatever it may be. But yeah, I feel like you're having a hard time making just making a flat, decisive decision, but I feel like you're doing it. Okay, it's like you feel the need to make head over heart decisions here. Let's clarify that justice. The Four of Swords. Yeah, this is something that's been on your mind for quite a while, Gemini. Okay, may have possibly even caused a lot of mental turmoil or stress or anxiety or fucked with your mental health in some way. There's something here that may have just fucked with your mental health with that Four of Swords. And it is something that you've been thinking about for quite some time as to what to do here. And I feel like whatever this is, whether it's changing your job, whether it's ending a relationship, whether it's just cutting something off, like, you know what I mean? You've been thinking about it for quite some time, and I feel like it breaks your heart to have to do this. But the Justice card is all about cause and effect, okay? So you have reasons as to why you feel the need to do this, okay? It's not just something you feel the need to do. It's like there's facts, there's receipts, there's something here that is just like you have reason to do it, but it still breaks your heart. You know what I mean? So Gemini, yeah, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I do feel this week you are very much focused on yourself, on being single, on your stability, or whatever it may be. Just clarify this Nine of Pentacles. This is also the card of like taking care of yourself, you know, going to the spa, maybe doing a little bit of whatever. Six of Cups, Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I feel this week, Gemini, you're very much to yourself, okay? Focusing on yourself, focusing on taking care of yourself. There is something from the past that you're having a very hard time shaking, okay? You're having a hard time moving on from this person or dream or childhood dream or where you wanted to see work go. There's something here you're having a hard time detaching from, but at the same time, you already know it's either a wish already unfulfilled or you already know that it's no longer good for you, okay? It's not good for you. And with that Nine of Cups in reverse, with the Nine of Pentacles, you may be in a space of being very self-serving this week, Gemini, or again, you're kind of putting yourself first because there's something here that, again, is just weighing on you mentally. And you're trying to, you know, take the right steps forward this week. I feel like you have the resources, the confidence, the ability to do this, but there is like a past energy. Well, like what if, or, you know, you're just missing someone, or some of you guys are, I'm just going to put this out there too, Gemini, some of you guys are receiving an apology from someone from the past, okay, or someone that is trying to reconnect with you. But the problem is you see this as someone that has very self-serving motives with you, or you see this as someone that is, you know, honestly, maybe too needy to some extent. It's like whatever this is, you see this as someone that is not for you, or they're just self-serving in their motives to get with you, okay? Thank you, Vandana girl. I really appreciate that. I got married recently and now I'm 15 weeks pregnant. Sorry, I don't get a chance to come on often. And I'm also a Reiki healer now. Sending you, well, congratulations, girl. And congratulations on being pregnant. That's exciting. I just heard a girl on my small channel, she said she was pregnant. So that's really exciting, girl. You got married. Damn. Well, congratulations, Vandana. And thank you for that. So yeah, Gemini, I feel like there's someone from the past trying to reconnect with you, okay? But you already know that it's not good for you, okay? Whether it has something to do with them or whether it has something to do with the synergy between the two of you. And I feel like this week, Gemini, you're just putting a lot of energy into yourself, into your independence, your money, maybe just, you know, treating yourself or whatever it may be. Putting an effort in your looks, possibly. The Nine of Pentacles can, you know, go the extra mile to like dress up a little fancy, shit like that, right? Tell me about the Seven of Cups. I do feel like this is like on the pursuit of happiness type of energy. The Seven of Cups can talk about fulfilling your dreams, right? Fantasizing, dreaming, planning, you know, like tell me about this Seven of Cups with the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Cups in reversed. Nine of Wands. No, I feel like you're just kind of fantasizing this week, Gemini, or making, just thinking about what you really want. Okay, that seems to be more what this is. You're thinking about what you really want because there's still a lot of emotional fluctuations happening for you. There's still something here that you or someone else is very in and out of your life, or you're in and out of someone else's life. It's like there is still a lot of emotional energy on your part, Gemini, and I feel like you're just kind of trying to figure out what you really want. Okay, some of you guys are avoiding making a decision on something, but at the same time, you're, how do you say? Like, for example, if this is a love situation, Gemini, you're avoiding making a final decision on it, like a very clear-cut decision, but at the same time, you're very focused on not being emotionally available. It's almost like if there is a lover from the past or whatever it may be, you may be avoiding making a decision on it because there's still a lot of confusion, or what if I'm making the wrong decision. But you are very focused this week on not allowing yourself to be love bombed, getting lost in emotions. You're very focused on not allowing yourself to be emotionally biased when it comes to a certain person, okay? It's almost like something is like torturing you. There's some form of choice that you know you need to make, but it's torturing you, Gemini. You're avoiding making a decision on it while also knowing the facts of what you need to do, but it's causing you to be possibly in and out emotionally, or I don't feel like it's in and out emotionally. I feel like you're just very focused on, removing love out of a situation, okay? And with that 10 of Pentacles in reversed, again, you could be, just clarify that. Page of Swords, Moon in reverse. Yeah, there's some type of relationship or business, Gemini, that you feel like, the Page of Swords, it's like you may still be entertaining it, but you feel like you need to use your head here because you were disillusioned in regards to something, okay? Or you're aware of something, you're aware of the facts of something. It's like you're not getting lost into the unknown. It's almost like you're back and forth, Gemini, with wondering like, well, what if I'm making the wrong decision? But also trying to be smart and still slightly entertaining something, but yet there's still this feeling of like emptiness because there's something here you were disillusioned to, or there's something here that was just unveiled that you just, to entertain it, would feel like you're sacrificing a part of your soul in some way, whether it's a work situation or a lover, okay? And if it's a relationship, yeah, you may be feeling like it's just a superficial type of connection. So I don't know, Gemini. I feel like you're in this is what it is space this week. There's something here that you've been thinking about for quite some time when it comes to making a decision. You're very focused on yourself. Even if there's a past energy here that you're connecting with, or they're trying to connect with you, or whatever it may be, you know it's not good for you. You're keeping your options open. Let's just put it that way. You're keeping your options open because you're very focused on, the facts, really. You're not allowing yourself to emotionally indulge in something, or you're not allowing yourself to be love bombed if you're already single, okay? And I feel like you're trying to use your head when it comes to what you already are aware of, when it comes to a relationship, or when it comes to a business that maybe, like if this is a work situation, Gemini, you're aware that something may be not as stable as you would like it to be. And with that Page of Swords, you may be trying to get more information in regards to, well, what does work now? What do I need to be doing now? Where should I be putting my focus in when it comes to preparing or building something more stable and long lasting, okay? So if it's a work situation, Gemini, you're in a good space, but you are exploring new things, okay? Or you're exploring new thought processes, or you're online trying to figure out like, what your options are when it comes to either adding or shifting something, rebranding something, doing something differently here. So I like this energy, Gemini, even though it seems a little bit painful or frustrating. The reality is, at the end of the day, you are not letting that turmoil or that Three of Swords energy shake you, okay? It's like you're in this, it is what it is. If you're dealing with people, it's like you're just stating the facts. You only want the facts. You have no energy for nothing but the facts, okay? And you're very focused on yourself, keeping your options open, and being smart about a superficial relationship or using your head when it comes to a work situation that may not be as stable as you want. You could be exploring new options when it comes to building new businesses as well. 10 of Pentacles in reverse can talk about, you know, creating new ways to make money, building a new business. Some of you guys, if there was a work situation that was working for you, you may have become disillusioned to that, whether it's not stable or whether it's just not good for you anymore. And it's kind of encouraging you to, you know, to see what's out there, start something new, you know. Some of you guys with the moon and the Page of Swords and the new moon energy, you may be getting some good news that's allowing you to kind of relax a little bit or come out of some form of fear associated with a work situation or money situation. Okay. But yeah, Gemini, I feel like you're just doing what's necessary this week. You're focused on yourself, taking care of yourself, dressing up a little bit, maybe keeping your options open, but you're not being stupid. Even if you are reconnecting with a past situation, you're not, even though there is some form of emotional attachment, because I'm not going to lie, Gemini, there is some form of emotional attachment to something here from the past. You're not allowing it to steer away from the facts or steer away from, you know, what's good for you, okay? And it's hurting you, or it feels just really frustrating, okay? Give me an oracle for Gemini. You could be dealing with a Libra. We also have Pisces. Could be any sign though. So we've asked your angels, and we do have a perfect time here. Perfect timing, maybe to make some form of change. The situation will improve. Tell me about that. With the King of Wands, the King of Swords in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. So if there has been some poor choices made on your part, Gemini, in regards to a situation, and now you're just feeling left confused or not really sure how to tackle something, or not really feeling like you have the knowledge to do something possibly, if you have been feeling like there's other things that are preventing you from being able to move forward, that is going to improve. And again, if there has been some form of poor choice, or if you were feeling disconnected with yourself, having a hard time, you know, gaining the knowledge or knowing what to do or creating a solid routine or regime or structure in your day, things will improve for you, okay? But you do need to stay in this energy of not forgetting who the fuck you are with that King of Wands, right? The King of Wands, he doesn't just like become complacent because of a situation is confusing them, or they're not sure, or they're feeling disconnected. So they start, you know, blocking their own chakras by creating all this shame and guilt and blah. It's like things will improve, but it's like, don't forget who the fuck you are in this time of confusion, okay? Or frustration. Like, keep moving forward, okay? So, especially if you have been feeling disconnected with yourself, Gemini, okay? Things will get better, okay? But yeah, I feel like you have options opening up for you, Gemini. But I feel like there's still a lot of baggage on your part, or just past failures even, or whatever, that is kind of causing the process to be a little bit slow. All right, what do we have for Cancer? What can Cancer expect this week? What's good, Infinite? More lip gloss. My lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool. All the boys are hopping. Okay. You're totally right on. Thank you. I need friends like you. All right, what do we got for Cancer? What do we have for Cancer? What can Cancer expect this week? 3 shuffles. Overall energy, Cancer, 6 of Swords in reverse, the 2 of Cups in reverse, Empress in reverse, the 4 of Wands. All right. Yeah, I feel, Cancer, there is something that you're just leaving be right now. The 6 of Swords in reverse can talk about, you know, being submissive to a situation, okay? Or kind of just let it, like, if there is a past situation here, or there's something here that you're holding on to, especially if there's children involved, or whatever it may be, or there's just some type of home situation that just brings you peace, okay? It just makes you happy. Like, you know, when, yeah, your life may not be perfect, but or you want to lose weight, or you want to do this for a job, or you know you need to make changes, or you know you need to make more money. But it's like when you're around the people that mean the most to you, it's like you kind of forget about all that. And it's like, yeah, you may be procrastinating, but at the same time, it's like you need that dose of like peace. It's like there's something here that you're avoiding making changes on, or moving away from. It's like kind of, you know, conforming to a situation in some way, because it's like you're just exhausted with trying to look at it any differently, okay? It's like you're tired, you're drained, you're not feeling your best this week, maybe, okay? Feeling disconnected with yourself. I feel like you're just feeling disconnected with yourself, really. And I feel like you're just not, you don't want to care. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when you get in places, you just don't want to care. You don't want to stress. You don't want to think about like, yeah, I should be doing this, but I don't want to. It's like you're in this space of like doing what's necessary, and that's okay. Okay? It's like maybe you overexhausted yourself, or there's something here that's just an overkill for you right now. It's just too much. It's too overbearing. Okay? Some of you guys, there's a home situation that is making things like it just is what it is type of situation. Okay, some of you guys may have been looking for a home as well, and if that's the case, you feel like nothing is happening or working out for you. So it's just kind of like, I feel like you're just defeated, battle fatigued. 5 of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're just battle fatigued this week, you know, and you don't care either, and that's okay. That's how I was all last month. Okay, you can get in places like that where it's just you need to feel what you need to feel, right? You need to be easier on yourself, whatever it may be. It's just what you do in that space. You know what I mean? If you're battle fatigued, or if you're exhausted, or you're not feeling on top of your game, don't go planting seeds everywhere. Don't be making big decisions. Don't say you're going to marry someone. Don't make promises to yourself. Don't even talk to too many people, honestly. You know, unless you can trust them. It's like when you're in a dark space, keep that to, like, that's a sacred space. Anytime we're in a really low spot or in a really high spot where we have all this good energy coming toward us, ideas, whatever it may be, those are both the most sacred energies that we can experience in this reality. And you need to treat it as such. So I feel like you're in a drained spot, but it's like, but I feel like you don't care. And I feel like you're acknowledging what's not working for you, but at the same time, you don't really have the energy to. Some of you feel like you have no other choice right now, and it could potentially be because of a home situation. And if that's the case, you're just handling it like a boss, okay? You're not being a pity party about it, nothing like that. Just tell me about the 8 of Pentacles in reversed. The Ace of Cups. The Knight of Wands. You're just not, if there's new love, or if there's even people in your ear saying, do you know what, don't, like, you know, love yourself, do this. It's like, you don't want to hear it. I don't feel like you want to hear it. You're not motivated to pursue anything new right now, at all. You're not motivated to pursue anything new because you're just tired. You're tired. You're not feeling on top of your game. And I feel like you're holding compassion for yourself this week. Okay. And like I said, the descended spots, or when we're in a really low place, that can be just as beneficial for us as the high spots, because it's giving us an opportunity to acknowledge what is working against us in our life. But again, you need to handle it with care. Okay, you need to handle it like a boss. You need to take self-accountability. It's like you really need to acknowledge in this dark space, okay, well, what is holding you back? I'm not saying you need to rush to fix it, but just acknowledge it, okay? Acknowledge it so you can release that baggage, so you can at least make yourself back, you know, rise up to a better space here where you can start moving up into new things, okay? So yeah, you're in a tough spot this week, Cancer, but I feel like you don't care, okay? Just clarify the Strength card. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords in reverse. You're not even playing victim about it. You're not even playing victim about it. You're not bitching about it. I love this. I just love this. This is, like I said, you're handling a dark time like a fucking boss. You're protecting yourself. You know, you're putting boundaries up. You know what you can handle in life right now, Cancer. If there is a new love person trying to come into your life, because some of you do have new love coming into your life, you're not really giving this person any energy. It's not because, I don't even think it's that personal. It's just a matter of like, listen, I don't have the energy for this right now. I really don't. Okay? I don't, especially if this is someone that you've been dealing with already. You know, it's not your first rodeo. You know this person is fucking exhausting for whatever reason. So I feel like, yeah, Cancer, I feel like you're in self-preservation mode this week. Let's just put it that way. You're in self-preservation mode. You're protecting this sacred descended spot, which again is so necessary and just as beneficial. Okay, it's giving you have the opportunity this week to acknowledge what is worth your time and what's not, and what's draining you, okay? And be easier on yourself. It's super important when we're in this space, because it's going to happen to everybody at some point. It's super important to be patient with yourself and not try to force things and not try to rush things, because then you develop like blockages, like I said, in your solar plexus that, you know, is like manifesting things that wasn't even there in the first place. It's like if you're too hard on yourself, you'll start manifesting things that are even more of a problem and wasn't even there, you know, before. Okay. So yeah, I feel like you're being patient with yourself this week. You know, if you are around a lot of people, you're just really guarded. You know, you're not really entertaining it too much. You're just keeping to yourself, and you're being easier on yourself. And I really like it. I like this. This is how this week, Cancer, are a pure example of how you handle a descended space like a boss, okay? So I like it. But yeah, I do feel like there could be a new lover, someone that wants your attention. It's like, Cancer, look at me. I want to, you know, I want to hook up. I want to do this. I want to do that. Like whatever the situation is, there could be a new lover coming in, or someone that just wants to go at something again. You're not, I don't see you giving that too much energy, because you're just tired. You're tired. Okay. You may be bored of this person as well, because they may have ruined their reputation with you for some of you. But give me a card here for Cancer. So we do have ask for help from others. So be careful with that, like I said. Make sure they're people you can trust and whatnot. So we have choose a new direction. So some of you guys may be being put in a position where you're exhausted because you're feeling, actually I watched a video, if anybody knows Dolo, the Pilot Man, he was talking about depression, where he has a video on depression from a few years ago. But he was saying how depression can be like when you're deeply pressed against an issue in your life, right? And there could be something here where you're deeply pressed against, or you are feeling pressure to make some form of change. And if that's your situation, and even to put it in other words, like Jordan Peterson was saying how like most depressions are situational depression, right? And if there is something here that's oppressing you, this is just giving you advice that you may just want to pick the new path, because the past is just causing a lot of resistance in your life. Okay. So, but don't be afraid to ask for help from others. But like I said, be careful. Make sure you're not getting help from people that hold it against you or use it as like, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Be careful of who you get help from, okay? Make sure it's people that actually care about you, kind of thing. All right. But you could be dealing with a Leo. But I feel like this is more personal, but all right. What do we have for Cancer? Or no, Leo. I just did Cancer. What do we have for Leo? Hey, Shajana girl. The Nine of Cups wanted to show its face. Leo, okay. One more. What can Leo expect this week? 3 shuffles. Overall energy for you, Leo. The Hermit with the 6 of Swords right under that. Nice. Knight of Wands, 10 of Swords in reverse. All right, definitely getting your groove back this week, Leo. I like it. Seeing improvements in things, you know, getting your energy back as well. It's like you're ready to tackle something here. With that Hermit card, I don't know, just give me a second here. Yeah, I feel like you're in a place, Leo, where you know what you want. You know who you want. You know what you want. Okay, you could have been in a period, you know, within the next few days, or this has already been something you dealt with, where there was a lot of introspection, where there was a lot of self-evaluation when it comes to what's worth your time and what's not. If there was a past situation or something that you just kept pounding cement in when it comes to work and it just wasn't going anywhere, if there was something here that just wasn't going anywhere, I do see you moving away from that situation because you're sick of feeling like shit, really. You know what I mean? You're sick of playing victim, or you're sick of bitching even, or you're sick of bitching of someone to treat you better, or a work situation isn't working out. It's like there's something here, you're over it, okay? And I feel like you are moving to calmer waters here, getting your mojo back, you know, getting back in the spotlight as well if there's a work situation. It's like there's a lot of energy and, you know, confidence as well supporting you this week, okay? You are being seen in a very attractive, sexy, like, damn, that Leo is confident type of energy this week. And honestly, it could just be a matter of you choosing, you know, maybe there is something here that you went through that was really rough, or you went through some form of hard time. The energy that you're embracing that is allowing you to kind of just rise above playing victim is just naturally making you more attractive, okay? I'm just going to put that out there. But yeah, King of Swords in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Fool. So they're just, okay. So things are a little bit of a mess right now, okay? Maybe a little bit chaotic, you know, it's like everything is out of place. There's a lot of disorganization. This kind of feels like the energy, like when you go to clean out a closet, or when you clean your room or whatever it is, or whatever, or you're decluttering, it's like you pull everything out. There's something here where you're pulling everything out, whether that's on an energetic level or literally, and it's kind of overwhelming, possibly a little bit of, I mean, King of Swords in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse together, this is like chaotic energy, you know, just disorganized, you know, lacking structure, lacking routine, lacking a proper follow-through plan. Like, I feel like there's an energy here with you, Leo, this week that is a little bit chaotic, but I feel like you're not really bothered by it, okay? You could be very in and out as well when it comes to past situations or things that maybe have left a dent in your life, okay? Whether you left a relationship, whether you're changing jobs, whether you're rebranding, whatever it is that you're doing, there could just still be this, it's almost like a chaotic transition, Okay, it's like you're making some form of change that you're very optimistic about, but things are a little messy. Okay, your house is a little messy, or your routine could use some work. Maybe you're up all night, sleeping all day, which no shade if you know what I mean, if you can do it. Like, whatever your situation is quite messy, or there's still a lot of, strings that's attached to you right now from the past. It's like there's still a lot of past energy attached to you, or identities, or how people, somebody that they used to know. It's like you still may be carrying a lot of baggage with you to some extent, but I feel like you're pushing through anyways. It's like you're not holding yourself to the burden of how messy the transition is. You just want to go. Some of you guys are literally moving with that Knight of Wands and the Six of Swords. Some of you guys are just in this energy of like, do you know what? I want to move like next week. You know what I mean? Or it's like there's some form of like chaotic transition, whether you're moving, whether you're breaking up with someone, whether you're changing a job or whatever it may be. It is a bit of a chaotic transition, but you're going for it anyway. And I like it. I like it. It's like you're not really letting things stress you out. Just give me one more on that King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, if there was a relationship here, Leo, or just a situation, I feel like you've completely lost your patience with that person or with that opportunity. Okay, because you're either fed up with the false accusations, you're fed up with someone lacking personal accountability as well. If there was a relationship here where they lack self-awareness possibly with that Judgment in reverse. It's like you may be fed up with someone's inability to be aware with you. So maybe you're in a little bit of a reckless energy. Well, like, fuck this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's like you are making some form of transition here. Just give me one more on that King of Swords in reverse if it's work related. Six of Cups in the World if it's work related. Some of you guys are being really hard on yourself or hard on a work situation, or, feeling kind of stupid in something here. But it's because you have some form of rose-tinted view on what success looks like here. Or there's a rose-tinted view of, what you even desire, or where you really belong when it comes to a work situation. Now, I don't want to like burst anyone's bubble, but maybe your ideals or expectations of yourself are not aligning with who you truly are in the core. Because there could be a lot of irrational thinking surrounding a work situation or surrounding where you would like to see something go. But your expectations may be a little bit like I said, rose-tinted glasses type shit, or you're still thinking with past belief systems, past paradigms. It's like you're using old ways of feeling and thinking to determine whether something is a success or not. And maybe, Leo, if this is a work situation, maybe you need to sit down with yourself and, evaluate who you are anymore and what you truly need to be happy and where you would like to see yourself, and maybe realign what you expect of yourself and why, right? Because I always say a lot of times we don't need as much as we think. And it's not about less money or anything like that, but sometimes we're too hard on ourselves where we don't set realistic expectations or goals, right? Like I've kind of went through that in my Saturn return, which I'm still in. It's like you change, right? You change who you are. You know what I mean? Like, it's just you change, and you need to kind of sit down with yourself sometimes and slow down and say, who am I anymore? And what do I really need to be happy? And what's good for me? And what do I identify with? It's like, who do I identify with? Or how do I identify myself? You need to ask yourself this. And that's why the ego death, like a lot of people perceive ego as something bad. Ego is so necessary, but it's like the ego is how we, like what type of relationship we have with ourselves, how we identify with ourselves, Okay, so how do you view yourself, Leo? How do you identify with yourself? And the ego is usually how we quickly filter what's good for us and what we expect of ourselves and whatnot. But sometimes you need to make changes and you need to readjust. So who are you? Because there may be a lot of past paradigms or rose-tinted glasses surrounding where you want to see yourself. And not that you can't be successful, but there may be a different road to take when it comes to the success you get. Okay? Or, you know what I mean? Like you may still be, you know, I don't know, I'm going to get off that. But yeah, so just keep that in mind. There may be a little bit of a need for an ego death when it comes to a work situation. You may be already aware of this because there is a lot of self-reflecting happening, but it seems to be with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, maybe there's a temptation here to repeat something or to do something the same way or do something with the same ego, or which ego is good, just as long as it's defending and protecting the right sense of our core, right? So that's the main thing you need to do, Leo, is like ask yourself who you are and what you identify with. You know what I mean? Tell me about the Fool. Some of you guys are just in a reckless behavior because you receive bad news financially, okay? Or there's some financial stresses, or there was something here revealed that may have broke your heart, or you're trying to let go of something here. Okay, some of you guys are just in a reckless energy where you may be acting before you think. Okay, keep that in mind, because of financial stress or because of a third-party situation, or you're fed up with someone's bullshit or whatever it may be. So slow down maybe a little bit, okay? I feel like, again, there is some form of transition that you're making and it's exciting and you have the faith in it, but maybe just slow down a little bit. Because like I told Cancer, which Cancer is handling this really good, when we are in a little bit of a chaotic spot or a descended spot, you don't want to go planting seeds in a place of confusion. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to do that because you're just going to manifest more burdens, more stress, more shame, all that shit. It's like you may just want to slow down here, do what's necessary, or keep doing what you've been doing until you have a better outlook and understanding, and until you have the knowledge to be able to tackle something, even about yourself. It could just be a matter of self. Until you have the knowledge to be able to be, you know, sure, okay, about some form of work situation. So I would say slow down this week a little bit, Leo. Not that you can't keep moving, but just slow down and make sure you're not planting seeds in a place just because, you know, you're trying to push healing, or you're trying to rush healing, you know, or if there's a financial stress, just do what you've been doing or do what's necessary. Like I say, sometimes when we're broke, we just need to get a job. It's not about spirituality. You always need to balance out all your elemental energies before you make big changes in your life. And sometimes if you have a vulnerability in your house of earth or money, sometimes you just need to get a fucking job. It's not about whether you like it or not. You just need to balance out your shit until you start making big changes, right? So keep that in mind. Everything does not have to be about, you know, that's where people get lost a little bit. You know what I mean? It's like they're not balancing out their shit and they just expect to start planting seeds from a descended space or from a place where all of their elemental energies are fucked, or there's a lot of vulnerabilities there or baggage that they're not letting go of. It's like you need to take care of you first before anything. All right, we do have trust your intuition here. So, and like I said, I feel like there is a positive change happening for you, a positive transition, but maybe just slow down a little bit, okay? So we do have meditation. Meditation brings answers and taking action. So I do feel like action is needed, but like I said, slow down, maybe meditate a little bit. Try to figure out like what is really good for you, or try to alleviate any potential frustrations that was manifested out of a lack of patience, or trying to heal quicker than you can, or a financial burden or stress. You know, just slow down maybe. But yeah, action is needed, but just make sure you're aware of where you're coming from. You know what I mean? Don't be too reckless. But there is a positive change happening for you, Leo. Just know that. But things are a little bit chaotic right now. So, you could be dealing with an Aries, and we have Virgo. Could be any sign as far as elements go. I need some water. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I just spilled some water. Okay. All right. What do we have for Virgo? What can Virgo expect this week? Two more. What can Virgo expect? Virgos, y'all readings have been fucking weird lately. I don't know what the hell you guys are doing, but I'm hoping for a little bit more point blank one tonight. They've been weird. I'm just going to put that out there. 3 shuffles. What can Virgo expect this week? Overall energy for you, Virgo. 5 of Pentacles in reverse with the 7 of Wands. Nice. Okay. The King of Wands. Nice. Okay. I like it. Empress in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. All right. So you're definitely coming out of a dark space, okay? I do feel like you're very... If you are dealing with people... Okay, or if there's people, okay? If there's people in your life, you feel like that these people are very immature, possibly overbearing. It's like you feel like there's a very draining energy that is trying to get a hold of you in some way, or is trying to like suck you under in some way. And I feel like there is some frustration associated with whatever that energy is, because there is this determination, like the 7 of Wands is like personal conviction. It's like, and then with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, it's like it's like you're refusing to get sucked in or sucked under here, okay? Refusing to even possibly take someone's advice for some of you. With that Page of Wands in reverse, like I said, there could be people in your ear, in your space, and it's draining you because it's like, why the fuck would I listen to you? You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing with yourself? You know what I mean? It's like there's an external energy maybe that is just frustrating you. Okay, if this is a relationship type energy, it's like, yes, you may have children with this person or whatever it may be, but I feel like you're frustrated with this person as well, because it's like there's a lot of procrastinating happening. There's a lot of like resistance to positive change. It's like you feel like someone causes their own pain. You feel like someone causes their own stress, really, because they don't make any changes, or they're always procrastinating, or they're all talk, no action type shit. Okay, you may feel like this energy is constantly wanting you to be there or not be there. The Empress in reverse can be someone that always, like, not always, but always feels drained, and sometimes it's justified, but it's like you feel like someone is almost overbearing in their need for you to be like their little cheerleader, okay? Or something like that. It's like you feel like someone almost wants you to do the work for them, or wants you to, like, you know what I mean? And I feel like you're frustrated with this energy. And for those of you that aren't in a relationship, or that's not your situation, I feel like there's just a really immature energy that is draining you, okay? It's draining you. And I feel like with that 5 of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you're very determined to not be vulnerable to something, or not put yourself in a very in a bad situation financially. For example, like say if you're doing a job and someone is looking at you like that's not good for you, or why are you doing that, or there's better ways to make money, or that's not very respectable, or you know, whatever the situation is. Say if there's people trying to give you financial advice even, it's like you're looking at them like, why the fuck would I listen to you? You know what I mean? Like, what do you got going on? Or what do you got that I want that I would have any reason to listen to you? Okay? Because yeah, if anything, Virgo, just be careful of really judgy energy. Okay? Whether, like, say if you're making really quick accusations on people or energies that are trying to come in to help you even. Okay? Because this week, Virgo, yeah, I feel like you're very determined to stay on higher ground. You're very determined to defend yourself as well when it comes to why you do the things you do, how you make your money especially. Okay, if you are dealing with a person that's, you know, personal with you, I feel like you could be putting your foot down with someone here. I'm not saying you're leaving the relationship or anything, but it's like you could be putting your foot down with someone because they're draining the shit out of you and you're sick of all the plans they have, but they never follow through with anything, or you're sick of their loud mouth. Okay, it's like you're looking at them like, listen, you have no right to talk to me like that. Like, what the fuck do you do? It's like that type of energy. It's like you're looking at someone, even a group of people, whatever it is, as like, you have no right to talk to me like that because you bring, like, what do you do for me? You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel like you're very adamant about holding your ground here with someone, putting your foot down. Okay, just clarify that Judgment in reverse. 10 of Wands, 5 of Swords. Yeah, see, this is the thing, okay? You have someone in your ear, or you have people that are trying to make you feel some way about how you do the things you do. But the problem is you're in the space of doing the things you do because you're trying to be responsible. You're trying to carry your own weight. Right? And with this 5 of Swords energy, I feel like you are trying to push through some form of stressful situation in your life financially, or just a hard transition or something here. And I feel like you're fed up with the false accusations in regards to your motives as to why you do the things you do. Or there's a past energy here, Virgo, that it's kind of like people can say what they want when it comes to what we should be doing, but take a look at who's actually there for you when it comes to living the life you're living. Like, why would you put yourself in a dark place, or put yourself in a tough spot because that's what people think you should do? But like, who really has your back? Like, don't listen to people or take advice from people that at the end of the day, they're not there for you. It's like they want you to make all these risks and take all these chances, but they're when you need someone, or when you're in a rough spot, it's like they're nowhere to be found. All they got, I call these people, I have a name for these people, I call them after the fact people. Okay, and after the fact people are the biggest waste of time, because they always have something to say. They always think they know what you should be doing. They always think this, that, and the third, but they're always there after the fact. They're never there in the situation with you. They're never there even seeing the reality of what you go through. And I feel like you have someone or a group of people that just, they always feel like they know what's good for you, but they're not, what's that saying? It's like they're not in your reality. They don't know what you go through. They don't know what your stresses are. They don't even know what your true motives are. It's like you're doing what you need to do right now, Virgo, this week. And you're not slowing down. I'll tell you that right now. But I feel like you are feeling hurt or frustrated with I feel like you're just frustrated with the judgment from someone here. Because it's like you're looking at them. If you could feel what I feel, this doesn't feel good, or I'm stressed, or I'm burdened, or I got a lot going on. Like, if you could see my reality, you wouldn't think the way you do. Okay, it's like you're looking at someone like there's a saying that would work perfectly with this, and I can't think of it, but you know, it's like, this is your road, okay? This is your road. And again, I feel like you're sick of the judgment from someone, because it's like they don't understand. And like I said, it's an after the fact person. And after the fact people are the biggest waste of time. All they do is observe you, and they think they know what's good for you when they have no fucking clue what you deal with in a run of a day, and they have no fucking clue of the facts. And on top of that, they're not actually there for you. They just got a mouth. They're just know-it-alls, okay? So tell me about the Chariot in reverse. But yeah, I feel like this energy is draining you, Virgo. Some of you guys may feel like you kind of have to force yourself a little bit harder this week to just keep going in regards to a situation. And I do feel like, I mean, pay attention to this Five of Swords, because especially if you're not living with this person, if this is people external to you, okay? Because if you're living with this person, it may take a little extra work to kind of not entertain it. But if they're just judgy people on your social media or whatever, stop paying attention to them. Stop having them on your social media. You know, do whatever you do to get this judgy ass energy out of your space, because it's stealing your power. And again, you have the ability to not let it get to you. But if you can't, which you're human, so that's okay, it doesn't make you a failure, just cut them off or delete them off your Facebook or do whatever you got to do. Like, cut this energy off as much as you can, because keep in mind that is stealing your power, maybe even causing a lot of stagnancy or confusion for you, Virgo. Okay, the Chariot in reverse is kind of like slowing down possibly, or feeling like you're forcing things. And it's also the card of lacking direction. And there could be something here that's causing a confusion surrounding what the best direction is for you. But it's because you're letting people get in your head. You know what I mean? So like I said, it's like you're letting them get in your head somehow. Just give me one more on that Chariot in reverse. I feel like it just sucks, because I feel like it's just the matter of feeling a lack of support. And I feel like deep down you wish you were supported. You wish you were valued. You wish you were, you wish people kind of felt you. You know what I mean? Like, you wish you were appreciated here, but you feel like you're just being treated like a joke, or you feel like you're being treated like, it's almost like you feel like people are just kind of leaving you behind in some sense. If this is a relationship, Virgo, I feel like it really hurts, because you just want this person to put in as much effort as you do. You want this person to care as much as you do. But instead, all you got is like a yapper, you know? And it sucks, because you may feel like you're the only one putting in the work. Okay? But if it's not if it's a relationship, like I said, that may be a deeper issue that you want to look into. Just give me a card of advice for if it's a relationship. Hermit in reverse, King of Cups in reverse. You may need to stop supporting someone here. Okay, because whoever you're dealing with, so like I said, I'm not saying you need to walk away, but you may need to stop supporting them or giving them the benefit of the doubt, right? Because with that Hermit in reverse, someone's not looking at the facts here, okay? They're not looking at the facts. They're not being mature. Some of you just need to cut someone off, like energetically, or if you have been giving someone the benefit of the doubt, or, you know, letting them drain you somehow. It's like some of you need to stop giving someone the benefit of the doubt here if it's a relationship. I do feel like if it's a relationship, there's still hope, but there's a lot of oppression because of a lot of immature communication or vindictiveness, bullshit. And it's like you just need to like put your foot down with someone and not feel bad about it. You know what I mean? But if this is just a personal thing where you're just living your life and you got no one to support you, Virgo, you're single or whatever it is. I mean, take it even if you're in a relationship. It's like if you're just living your life trying to do what you need to do, I feel like it's like you feel unsupported. And a lot of times when you're someone that doesn't really let, you know, a situation or the bad shit or whatever get to you, or it's like you carry yourself well, you're not a pity party all the time, you're not this, that, and the third, people can mistake you for someone that it really is that easy for you. It's really easy for you to just like do what you do. It's really easy for you to put in all the work, and they can easily take advantage of that. So keep that in mind. Now, if you're not living with these people, again, people sometimes think because you have it all together, or you're always looking good, or you're always like showing up to work or whatever it is, that your life's just easy, or you just love it. You know what I mean? But always remember that the people that deserve your love and the people that deserve your time or care when it comes to opinions, they'll be able to feel you on a deeper level, okay? Because they'll understand why you do the things you do and why you are the way you are. And they'll appreciate it because they've went through a similar journey and you guys are aligning on a similar wavelength, okay? Don't waste your energy trying to prove to people that don't even know where their power is at as to why you do the things you do, okay? Wait till you have people that do appreciate how you are. You know what I mean? Because they'll understand. But let's see. Give me a card of advice if it's not a relationship from the tarot. Emperor in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, for those of you that are in the spotlight, okay, or there's a lot of attention on you, be careful of letting people get in your head, or letting your ego take the role, okay? Just be careful of that. But for those of you that are not in a relationship, I feel like if this is not like, for example, if this is a work situation, some of you guys aren't really as appreciated as you should be. Okay, if this is a regular job, maybe you're just not as appreciated as you should be. Or if you are an entrepreneur, for some of you, a lot of you guys are letting your pride run the show, and just be careful of that. Or there's just this feeling of being intimidated here, or feeling like Virgo, the Six of Wands in reverse is an advice card. It talks about there is a need to view or to change how you view success, okay? Like, what is success to you, and why do you feel the need to get to a certain place to feel a certain way? Because there's something here in a work situation that is making you feel stupid. It's making you feel humiliated, or you feel like it could be better, or you feel like it's like you don't feel accomplished, and I don't know why. And like I said, with that Six of Wands in reverse, because I did pull like advice. This was advice. The Six of Wands in reverse for advice is you need to change the way you view success, and you need to stop comparing yourself to other people, because you're stealing your own power here. And like I said, you may be letting people get in your head. Like I said, if you're just doing your thing, living your life, focus on that, and focus on the people that appreciate that, and focus on the simple things. Like, there's something here that you are just gung-ho about, or you're gung-ho about seeing some form of progress, but it's out of this feeling like what you got currently isn't good enough, or you feel kind of stupid, okay? Or you feel a lack of appreciation, but you're looking for that appreciation from all the wrong people. It's like a successful millionaire purse creator from Paris is not going to be valued by, you know, first-class engineer in, you know, Las Vegas, okay? That doesn't mean neither of them are successful, but it's like you need to look at what you're viewing as successful and stop comparing yourself. Because again, I feel like people are getting in your head here. And if it's a relationship, you need to stop supporting someone, or stop giving someone the benefit of the doubt, at least. Like, call someone out on their shit with the facts and just leave it at that. Let them have a fit and argue with themselves, okay? But if it's work related, Virgo, stop being so hard on yourself. Like, this is saying like there's success here, but it's like you still feel like weird, or you still feel some kind of way. Like what you got isn't good enough, or it's not appreciated. Do you appreciate it? Do you feel good? You know what I mean? It's like, who gives a fuck? It's like, change the way you view success, and like, what are you aiming for before you drain yourself silly, stealing your own power, because you're always out to make a point or prove something. But let's get a card of advice for Virgo. You could be dealing with an Aries. We have strong Virgo energy, Gemini, Cancer, and Taurus. Could be any sign though. We do have let go here. So things will improve. Let go. What are they letting go of here? Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse. So there's a need to let go of some form of thought process that has things a little bit stagnant for you, especially financially. Two of Swords in reverse can be someone that's super pessimistic, hard on situations, too logical, always like being super hard on themselves or hard on the people around them. I feel like this is you, Virgo. It's like you need to stop being super hard on yourself because it's creating a lack of growth, or it's creating some restriction when it comes to the growth available in a current work situation. Some of you guys just need to release control as well when it comes to how you make your money, because you're restricting yourself by being hard on yourself with how will people view it or whatever it may be. Okay, because there's a thought process, again, that you're either super hard on yourself or you're being super pessimistic in regards to a current opportunity or the potential of. And it's just creating a lack of growth here. And this kind of reminds me of like the advice for this, because some of you guys need to let go of the idea of some form of opportunity. Because Ace of Pentacles in reverse is saying there's something that's just not your door. But it's almost like with this energy, it's almost like you already have some form of success or the potential of. But because you're looking for a very specific opportunity, or you're looking for things to be a certain way, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse can almost be trying to control things too much. You know, as well. It's like some of you guys need to just let go of, like I said, change the way you view success, or let go of the idea of how you thought something would play out, and just enjoy what you got so new opportunities can come in. Because this or it's just a matter of you need to stop being so hard on yourself and restricting yourself when it comes to what changes you can make, you know. It's like maybe there's a lack of patience here as well. It's like you may need to slow down too. And honestly, I've noticed that the past few signs, I've been telling you guys to slow down for a few signs, and Jupiter is going retrograde here soon. So it's going to force us to slow down a little bit, and that's okay, because it's giving us the opportunity to just kind of reevaluate, see what is really good for us, who is really good for us. So, you know, maybe when Jupiter goes retrograde or whatever, it's like maybe there's going to be a need to slow down. And it's like you need to be open with that, and you need to stop comparing yourself to other people and their version of success, when chances are they probably have the same thoughts. They're probably out trying to like be someone or be noticed or whatever. It's like, stop comparing yourself, because people, you only see like the limelight of shit. You know what I mean? You only see like highlights. Social media is fake as fuck. Okay? So stop restricting yourself by being a pessimist, okay? You could be dealing with I already told you the signs. But things will improve, Virgo, but you do need to let go of this like mindset, or just feeling like whatever you got is not enough, right? Okay. Libra. Oh, Lord. What do we have for Libra? What can Libra expect this week? Three shuffles. What can Libra expect this week? Overall energy for you, Libra, Four of Pentacles in reversed, and the Judgment in reverse. Knight of Cups. What the fuck, Libra? Come on now. Do you know what you got, Libra? You got someone that's coming in wanting to be generous with you, wanting to gift you something maybe, wanting to be less reserved when it comes to the situation. And I feel like you got a love offer coming in. And do you know what you're doing? You're judging the shit out of this person. Oh, Lord. You're judging the shit out of this person. Maybe not really taking them that seriously. Some of you guys got an apology coming in. But now, if it's not judging them, Libra, you're just dealing with a lot of self-doubt, okay? A lot of fear, you know, maybe feeling like you're not seeing the situation clearly. But yeah, I feel like someone is being very generous with you this week, Libra. You got a love offer coming in, or someone that's even wanting to gift you something, maybe give you some money. You know what I mean? Okay. Is this someone that already broke your heart, Libra? That's why. Because, again, someone's being generous with you, but there's some form of heartbreak or betrayal that you feel with this person, or that you're still dealing with from something else, that has you wanting this person to prove themselves a little bit more, okay? You're kind of following someone's lead because you don't really, whoever this person is, Libra, you don't really have a whole lot of nice things to say. Even if this is what you manifested, even if someone is coming at you with everything you could possibly dream of, you either don't trust this person because they've already proved themselves to be very inconsistent, or some of you guys are just in this very bitter energy in love or anyone's support in general because you're dealing with, it's almost like there's still something here that you're not healed from, okay? And when we're not healed, we're really fucking hard on people. You know what I mean? So I feel like, yeah, you're receiving some support this week, Libra. You're receiving money, possibly even, you know, or someone that's wanting to just spoil the shit out of you. But you are kind of letting this person prove themselves a little bit more because you know this person already broke your heart and you really don't have a whole lot of nice things to say, because you feel like they don't deserve it, because you feel like whatever is happening right now, they're only doing it because of, to suck up, you know? Or if it's a new person, Libra, keep in mind it could be new. It could be new. Who is this person to, Libra? If it's a new person, you're just still very broken, not broken, you're still very hurt about something else that tore you apart. So you are a little bit snappy, you know what I mean? Like, who is this person to Libra? Show me the card, actually. King of Wands in reverse. So this is someone that you may have a history with this person, or you know of this person, because you feel like this person is very self-righteous, self-centered, a short fuse. Ah, don't you hate that? It's like you perceive someone to have like a really short fuse. You know what I mean? Like the good moments may be few, far, and in between. You may feel like they have I don't know, let's see. You may feel like they're very possessive over you as well. This person, if they don't have a short fuse, you may feel like this person blocked you really quickly, or they shut you off, or they didn't give you closure here. Thank you, Gal. I really appreciate that. So Libra, I feel like you see this as someone that is trying to overcompensate with you, whether it's someone you have a history with or you just know of. You see this as someone that is trying to overcompensate to some extent because they made some form of bad decision and they don't know really what to say, okay? If you have a long history with this person, you may see this as someone that's very short-fused, self-centered, arrogant. They have a temper. It's like they say they love you 1 minute, and then the next minute they're jumping down your throat because you talked a certain way. You know what I mean? If you're dealing with that shit, you need to cut that shit off, because that person will never fucking grow up as long as you deal with that. And you'll never be right with people like that either. Okay? So, yeah. Now, if it's not someone that was that deep, you just feel like this person made a bad decision with you by, you know, because of some form of misunderstanding. You could have had a misunderstanding with this person as well that made this person show their true colors, because they got really cocky, they got really arrogant. You know what I mean? Especially if it was a new thing. Someone got really arrogant and cocky right quick and may have caused a bad decision. Maybe they just blocked you or something stupid like that. So yeah, I feel like whoever this person is for you, this is someone coming in wanting to be more generous with you, wanting to help you, wanting to support you financially for some of you, and wanting to sweep you off your feet. Honestly, take you on a date. It is the weekend. Maybe it's like you got someone that wants to take you out. Okay, tell me about this Three of Wands though. So this is a pretty point blank reading, which is nice. But yeah, it's pretty point blank. You got someone coming in wanting to sweep you off your feet. Yeah, you are. So with the Three of Wands, Seven of Swords, Ace of Cups. So this is a love offer coming in, Libra, okay? But with that Seven of Swords, you may be slightly irritated by this person. And again, with that Three of Wands, there's a part of you that kind of turned your back on this person at one point in time because, again, you felt the need to, it's like you wanted this person to prove themselves more with their actions, or if this was someone that there was just a distance between the two of you, or the two of you haven't talked for quite some time, you may have turned your back on this person. And whoever that person is, they're coming back around, but you don't really trust it. If anything, you're irritated by it because you feel like they're just, for some of you, you're irritated by it because you feel like this person is just sucking up and it's like insulting your intelligence. And it's just like makes you feel icky, and it makes you feel like scared to even fall in love, or, you know, whatever. What was this Three of Swords? Libra, for some of you, the reason this person broke your heart, or the reason that you're feeling some form of betrayal big time, is because you thought, or you felt like, first of all, yes, this person was your wish fulfillment, but it's almost like someone came into your life, they put you on a pedestal, they put you on a high, they gifted you something, or they kind of gave you this idea that things were going to be different. They wasn't that guy. They wasn't that bitch. They wasn't going to be that person that hurt you. Someone kind of put you on a high here, okay? And honestly, for some of you, if it wasn't that deep, you just feel like you were being fair with this person. You feel like you feel like you were being honest and fair, and you know what I mean? And just like that, something just got shattered from underneath of you. It's like you feel like someone put you on a high and took it away that just as quick. And that's what caused some form of betrayal or heartbreak, because you actually trusted it enough to feed into. You know what I mean? That's why it's super important to be in a very secure spot. Not that you can prevent heartbreak even in a good spot, but you'd be surprised how far men and women will go to make you fall in love with them. They'll gift you things. They'll fucking show up at they'll show up. They'll gift you things. Because I actually watched this thing. No, take it like a grain of salt, but I heard, I watched this thing about narcissists, and apparently they feel better about hurting you if you gain an emotional attachment to them, because then when they end it, you'll be chasing them and they feel like they've done something or something of that nature. And you'd be surprised. Now, I don't say they're doing this intentionally. Some people are just fucked up and they're not even aware of it. But I feel like some people will, because something happened here, Libra, where someone swept you off your feet or gave you this idea that things were going to be different, or they wasn't that person and they turned out to be just what you thought. Okay? But yeah, you got to be careful. And like I said, like, make sure, you know, because yeah, men will just fucking, they'll do, what's that saying? Men will go out of their way for the side bitch, but their woman is like, you know what I mean? Like, you could just be a side bitch and they're buying you flowers, they're taking you out, they're taking you to fancy dinners. I'm not saying all men are like that, by all means, I'm not saying that, but you have to, like, not be stupid. Like, at least take things in strides and not ever let yourself be a side bitch. Ever. All right. So yeah, Libra, whoever that person was that broke your heart, they're coming back again. What is this person's intentions? And remember, the smaller you leave that gate for them to come back, the more likely they're going to hurt you. Okay? So just because someone's gifting you something doesn't mean you should be able to trust them, and don't let them make you feel that way. They can gift you all you want. You never asked for it. You don't need to be nice because of that. Don't let someone blind you to the facts of the situation. What is this person's intentions with Libra? Ace of Pentacles in reversed. Hangman. They're trying to get you to see them from a different perspective because they... What the fuck is wrong with this person? Thank you, Miss Roxy Full. I appreciate that. Scorpio motherfuckers! I appreciate that. This person is trying to get you to see them from a different perspective. But I still don't feel like... Because this person does feel like you pulled back, or they feel like they missed an opportunity with you because they neglected you. Someone feels like they neglected you, Libra. And now they feel... Now you got to be careful with people like this, okay? Because someone felt like they missed an opportunity with you. They're seeing something from a different perspective that makes them regret neglecting you. And now they feel left out in the cold. So even if this is the person that broke your heart and left you, this is someone that put them in this position where they were out in the cold. Like I told you, the example I gave you about men, like getting you emotionally attached so they feel better about leaving you out because then you're in their DMs all the time. Listen, if a man does that to you, just fucking leave him. Let him go. Okay? He's not worth your time. Because someone feels left out in the cold by you, Libra, but they wasn't expecting to. It's like maybe someone that thought you'd chase them or you'd be back again. Like, what's this person's intentions? I still don't get good intentions with this person, though. Like, this person is restless about you. I don't really feel like this person... Yeah, I feel like this person wants to be honest here, to have more cooperation with you. But I honestly don't feel like this person even knows what they want with you. They just know how they feel, okay? And you shutting them out, or you not really giving them much wiggle room, is making them miss you more. But is that love? No. You know what I mean? I feel like this is something that maybe it never got to a place of love. You just made them feel rejected, and now their ego's hurt. Now they're all bent up, wanting to be honest because they're restless about you, about being... This is someone that feels rejected. Even if they're the ones that rejected you or hurt you, something happened here where they feel like they missed a good opportunity because they neglected you and they didn't appreciate what they had. But I still don't feel like they're... Again, I feel like they're in their ego right now, or their pride, right? It's like, I don't feel like this person still knows what they want with you, or even if they can give you anything. So I would just tread on, like, you know what I mean, shallow waters with this person. Because I feel like they just know that they feel like an idiot. You know what I mean? They feel hurt. They feel rejected. And they don't like it. So yeah, and I feel like you know this, which is why you're making this person work for it. You know what I mean? But thank you, Honey Breach. I really appreciate that. So, yeah, you got someone wanting you. But it still feels like a chase. It almost feels like someone that just wants you to have you. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't feel like love. Or if this is a relationship, possibly, some of you, this person is just broke, okay? I'm just going to put that out there. No. Make sure you're not afraid to say no to someone, sorry. We have no, like, pain. What the fuck? No way. I never even knew I had two. We have 2 no's, Libra. I never even knew there was 2 no's in here. That's a double no. That's a hell no. That's a no, motherfuckers. That's like a hell no. Like, man. No. You need to give this person a double no. You're ready for something new, Libra. This is like a double no. Shit. Oh my God. And the reality is, Libra, do you know what this do you know what this feels like? This kind of feels like the player got played. Or the person that thought that they were gonna win ended up getting their pride served to them kind of thing. And I'm not saying they're a bad person. That's usually when people change, is when they're humiliated or when there's some major consequence. That's when people change, because now they're starting to think from self. And believe it or not, whether people want to believe you or not, things need to start from self. All things need to start from self. Or then we're living a life based off triggers and nothing more. All things need to start from self. But that's a whole other video. But it's like, I feel like whatever your person's going through, if you put your foot down with this person, they're going to be a changed man. They're going to be a changed man, a changed woman. So you're going to cut this person deep, but they kind of need it. You know what I mean? It's like that. It's like when the player gets played kind of thing. Not that you're playing them, but it's something didn't work out the way they thought. Miss Roxy Full, you gotta stop. No, motherfuckers. No. I'm good with it though. All right. Thank you though, girl. All right. People think it's all fun and games until they get hurt. And what's weird is, you know, a lot of times it does change people. Like, that's why we usually go in circles. We see things from different perspectives. People will justify things out the ass until they go through that. You know what I mean? All right. What do we have for Scorpio? Scorpio. Page of Wands in reverse just showed its face 3 shuffles. Overall energy for you, Scorpio, 9 of Wands in reverse with the Page of Cups right under that. Seven of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, okay. Thank you, Abby. I really appreciate that. So you're giving up on something here, okay? A new idea, a new love, possibly. There's something here that you have been curious about or you've been exploring, but you are giving up on that because of some form of financial insecurity this week, okay? I do feel like you have options, Scorpio. You do, but there's a lot of unfinished stuff from your past, maybe needing to pay off some debt, maybe needing to balance things out on a financial level. There seems to be just a lot of unfinished things in your life that's, again, causing a lot of financial insecurity. But with that Page of Pentacles, I feel like you're being proactive about it, okay? You're doing what's smart for your money. You're doing what's smart for what debt is accumulated, whatever the situation is. It's like... Because I do feel, now let's backtrack, okay. I do feel like you have someone coming in with an apology maybe, or love offer, or someone that admires you, okay. Some of you guys have a secret admirer, okay, or someone that's kind of trying to get something going with you is a better way to say. But I don't really see you giving it too much attention because you're aware of some form of financial insecurity on your part, or you're aware of the, you know, your piled up to-do list at the moment. Okay, and it's with that 9 of Wands in reverse, I don't really feel like you have a whole lot of energy to fight for something, really. And if someone is putting you in a place where you have to defend why you're not accepting their invitation to go out, or why you're not emotionally unavailable, if someone is putting you in a place where you have to defend yourself, it's like you're just giving up super easily because you don't have the energy for it. Because there is some level of awareness, self-awareness when it comes to opportunities available for you, but you're also aware of something that you're attached to because of finances, or you're aware of some form of financial insecurity, that is making things very hard to manifest. It's almost like you feel like you can't make any forward plans right now in your life until you deal with some form of financial insecurity or until you're single. For some of you, it's just a matter of you're not single. And yeah, someone thinks you're cute, but it's like, that's cute, but it's like, I'm not single, boo. Okay? Let's clarify this 9 of Pentacles in reversed with the Empress, 10 of Pentacles in reversed. Clarify the 3 of Wands in reverse then. Some of you guys are being supported in a relationship, but it's a relationship that you seem to only be holding on to because of money. But you feel like that's what you need to do. Yeah, again, with the financial insecurity. Some of you guys are canceling plans or canceling travel plans, Scorpio, because of the financial insecurity. It seems to be, just clarify the Judgment then. 8 of Cups in reverse, the Star. Like a lot of you guys are aware, even if you're not in a relationship, you're aware that the emotions you have in a relationship are a little bit fake at the moment. Now, that doesn't mean there's no love, but there's just a lot of like heaviness that's oppressing things and, you know, piling up that maybe, I don't know. But it's like you're aware that you're possibly settling, okay? Whether that you're settling in a job, settling in a relationship. But with that Star card, there's this new and improved outlook on it. Okay, so even if you're getting back or you're staying in a relationship because of money, you have this new outlook that things will get better, you know, or even though it feels kind of funky right now or superficial, things will get better. Okay, and again, I feel like you're very inspired to renew a relationship because, you know, you feel like that's what you need to do, or you feel like that's just, you feel like things will get better. So again, I don't feel like you don't have love for this person, but maybe that's blinded by a lot of bullshit. Like, what's the blindfold here? It could have been something that excited you. So some of you, Scorpio, had a brand new opportunity that came into your life. You were sexually attracted. It got you all hyped up. But it was just that. It was hype. It was lust. It was possibly something that felt good, or you liked some form of attention, but it wasn't love. Okay, love does not give you that feeling all the time. Love is like you have each other back in the good and the bad. You know what I mean? It's not, oh my God, we're so in love and sex is good, or like whatever. Like love is love. It's just constant. It's never changing regardless of the reality, right? And I feel like there was some form of new beginning that entered your life, whether it was a business. Now, for some of you, now backtrack. Okay, for some of you, Scorpio, there was a new person that came into your life. You were very hot and heavy for this person, attracted to this person, but it wasn't realistic for you. And I feel like whatever that was, you've given up on it because there is this new outlook on your inner peace. A lot of you guys have established some form of inner peace, Scorpio, that is allowing you to kind of release expectations on your person or on yourself, that is kind of bringing this sense of fulfillment into your life as well. Okay, so there's that. But if this was a work situation, Scorpio, a lot of you guys have given up on some form of pursuit for a new job or to start a new job because you're just, there's this new sense of fulfillment in a current work situation. Okay, maybe because some of you guys may have initiated a new work project, Scorpio, but it was, again, stemmed from hype. It was stemmed from impulse. It wasn't stemmed from, you know, what's good for you when you're just sitting on the couch and, you know, wanting to fuck around, wanting to like joke around, wanting to look like a fucking hobo if you want to, or wanting to like whatever. There's something here that was stemmed from impulse, and you're canceling that. Okay, now if it's not that deep for you, Scorpio, some of you guys are just canceling some form of plans, travel plans maybe, because of some form of insecurity. And that's it. And if that is your story, Scorpio, where you had to cancel some form of plans because of financial insecurity, I feel like you're at peace with it. You're not all sulky about it. Some of you guys are seeing the benefit in it. Okay? So yeah, Scorpio, I do feel like you have someone that is trying to woo you a little bit or emotionally connect with you. But the thing, oh, Lovers, the Hermit. But I feel like you're trying to be very mature. You're trying to be realistic here, okay? You're trying to be realistic with yourself, and I feel like you're okay with that. At one point, if you looked at something or giving up on something as a failure, you're looking at it now as a success, because you're not really evaluating the success based off of what you're receiving or what you're moving toward, but you're evaluating it based off how you feel, right? Success, true success is peace, inner peace. You know what I mean? I mean, you take it how you want or you view it as you want, but that's what it is for me. And it's like, I feel like, you know, you're at peace with something that maybe you once battled with, okay? And it may not be that deep. Some of you guys are just saying, hey, I can't fly to Chicago tomorrow because I'm broke. Some of you guys, it's just that, okay? I'm just going to put that out there, okay? If there was a love situation, maybe you're just frustrated because you feel like someone's trying to make you defend why, someone's trying to make you to defend why you can't fly to Chicago tomorrow. And if they are, you're just over it. It's like, I'm broke. Like, what do you want me to tell you? Like, I don't got the money, or you know what I mean? So, give me an oracle for Scorpio. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. We also have Taurus. We have remain positive, Scorpio. Meditation, meditation brings answers. So things will improve in the near future. So remain positive. Things will get better. You'll get back on your 2 feet. And I feel like what I noticed and what I've learned past a little bit when I was going through something, I feel like sometimes the universe puts us, because a lot of times, even in spirituality sometimes, or the law of attraction or whatever, money is such a huge emphasis on success, right? And it can get easy to get lost into that. But I feel like sometimes the universe puts us in positions where we are forced to see past the money, and when we are forced to see past money isn't everything. And I feel like you're being put in a situation of some form of financial insecurity where you're being forced to realize that, listen, money is not everything, or this, that, and the third is not everything. And you're being kind of forced to seek happiness or peace despite some form of insecurity or adversity. And it's because, yeah, if you get lost in the sauce a little bit too much, because, yeah, money is not everything. So sometimes I've noticed that if you get carried away too much, the universe will put you in a position where you can see life a little bit from a new perspective. You know, it humbles us. It's a humbling type of space. But it's really working for our best interests. We may see it as a loss initially because we lost money or we lost this, but the universe is doing us a favor because it's allowing us to unload expectations that aren't even necessary. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of pulling us in a little bit, like closer to ourselves. And I don't know, not that you can't have money, because you can have a lot of money, but sometimes I feel like the universe just gives us wake-up calls every now and again to establish some form of inner peace so we don't get too lost in needing. It's like an addict. It's like life's good when you got that drug, when you got that alcohol, when you got that whatever, but what is it like when you don't have that? Things aren't looking too good, eh? So it's like sometimes the universe puts us in positions where we don't have love, or we don't have money, or we don't have this, so we can establish some level of peace in that time. And it really is doing us a favor because it's lightening our load over time, and you'll see that. All right. What do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have for Sagittarius? What can Sagittarius expect? Knight of Wands in reverse wanted to show its face. So be careful of over-exerting yourself this week, Sagittarius. Or watch your temper, maybe, too. But let's see. 2 more. What do we have for Sagittarius this week? Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Two of Pentacles with the Death card right under that. King of Swords in reversed. Nine of Wands, Chariot in reversed. Nine of Cups. Let's clarify that Two of Pentacles, Five of Swords. So you're weighing out the pros and cons here, Sagittarius, or there's something here that you are going back and forth about when it comes to making some form of change. A lot of you guys are in this position of trying to manage out your money, trying to manage out your finances, trying to explore options available to you when it comes to making some form of change. Like, what's this? One more on this change. Some of you guys are back and forth with ending a relationship possibly, or someone's doing this to you. Because I feel like there is some frustration here because you're wanting to make a positive change in a money situation, in a relationship possibly. You're trying to make a positive change, but it's like you feel kind of stuck because you feel like there's only so much you can do. You may be waiting on clarity, waiting on information from a job, from a person. It's like you feel like someone you feel like someone is kind of like leaving, like all the balls are in the air kind of thing. It's like you feel like someone is just like putting you in a position where you don't even know what's going on, whether it's a job or work situation. And I feel like with that King of Swords in reverse energy, it's kind of pissing you off, if anything. Okay, you may be in this like know-it-all type of energy a little bit because you feel like you need to defend yourself, or you feel like, for some of you, you feel like someone is, you know, because I feel like you're tired of the lack of direction here. Literally, tired of the lack of direction when it comes to where something is going. Okay, if you're tired of the lack of direction in a work situation, Sagittarius, like maybe it's like you don't know how much money you're making from this day to the next, or you don't know what's going on there, that is encouraging you to make some form of change. But at the same time, you feel stuck there at the moment. But if it's a lover, I feel like it's like you want to make positive changes here, but at the same time, you feel like you can't trust this person because they never seem to know what they want with you. Okay, you feel betrayed by this, well, I don't know. Hangman can be like analysis paralysis, never knowing what they want. And I feel like it's kind of forcing you to be very, you know, blunt or harsh or irritated with the situation. I feel like you're frustrated. Yeah, I feel like you feel like you need some level of clarity or sureness from someone, and you feel like you're not getting that. And it's kind of having you like trying to make time for them while also trying to deal with your own shit. I mean, just give me one more on that Five of Swords, Six of Cups. Some of you, why is it so intense? Like, it's intense. Like, I feel like you're just put in this position, Sagittarius, where you need to keep your guard up, or you feel like you need to keep your guard up. Because even if someone is reconciling with you, or they're being nice with you, or whatever it is, you feel like this person is too in a know, or you feel like you still need to make some form of change. It's like you're not really trusting for some of you, you're just straight up not trusting someone's innocence, right? It's like you feel like you have rose-tinted glasses on the situation, okay, when it comes to the situation. But you still want it, but you feel like this person is constantly leaving you confused. If it's a work situation, Sagittarius, I feel like, again, you're on the verge of making some form of change, but you feel like your options are limited based off your resources, and you're trying to like balance out your reality right now while also trying to defend your right to even do what you do or make some form of change. Yeah, this kind of feels like you want to do something. You want to make some form of change positively, because something here is your wish fulfillment, but you feel powerless with the Magician in reverse. It's like you feel like there's only so much you can do to do this because someone else is leaving you on red. Someone else is leaving you hung up here. Or there's a work situation. If it's a work situation, Sagittarius, this week there's a lot of frustration associated with that because you feel like, you know, your boss isn't giving you all the details, or you feel like there's something that is kind of up in the air when it comes to where it's going, when it comes to how much you're getting paid, when it comes to whether you're getting paid for some of you. It's like something here is up in the air. So in regards to a love situation, Sagittarius, I feel like you think it's up in the air, and I feel like you're frustrated because you're waiting on this person to be more decisive. If there is any apologies or whatever it may be, I feel like you don't trust it, or you're just in this space of feeling the need to defend yourself because of some form of past betrayal. Okay? So, and with this Nine of Cups, Magician in reversed, I feel like things are starting to work out. Okay, now that we got to the root of it, things are starting to work out and smooth up for you, or smooth out for you. Okay, even in love. Let me just clarify this Knight of Cups. Someone's being too gullible though, Sagittarius. Someone's being too gullible, not trusting their intuition here. The Knight of Cups, yes, it's a love offer, but it's someone that can get lost in the sauce a little bit, okay? The Knight of Cups is not always like in it to win it kind of thing. It's just an emotion. It's an expression. It's an inspiration. It's like an, it's like, I feel like you're receiving emotion from someone this week, Sagittarius, but it's very, I feel like you're not trusting your intuition, okay? When it comes to a certain person as to whether you should invest into it, or when it comes to a job. If there is a job here or a work situation here, I feel like things are starting to work out in your favor. The problem is when the universe gives you a fantastic idea, you're not following through with it. Some of you, Sagittarius, you have a lover here that only seems to come through when there's a lot of sexual tension or when they're horny. Okay, the High Priestess in reverse can talk about sexual tension too, which could be causing a lot of, you know, bad decisions here. And I feel like if there's someone that pulls through or comes through for you, Sagittarius, you're kind of believing whatever they say, and you're taking it like you're taking an inch, and you're looking at the whole, you know, highway. It's like you're, just be careful of getting easily wooed this week, Sagittarius, because I feel like, you know, there's something here that because of the past, because of the history, because of whatever, you can't trust it, but you're not trusting it. There's a love offer coming in, or someone that's showing you emotion, but it seems to only happen when, you know, someone has, you know, sexual tension, you know, or you're just, or they just think you're sexy as fuck, or they're just, you know what I mean? So just be careful. It's not that this person doesn't have emotion, because I feel like it's real emotion, but it's like, is it a waste of time? You know, because I feel like someone is just wasting your time. But you're, clarify this Nine of Cups, the Judgment. Yeah, and there's an opportunity to have a second chance with someone, but I feel like it's a waste of time, and you're not trusting your intuition about it. There's something here that is not stable. It's not, doesn't have a whole lot of growth. I feel like a lot of you guys may have been juggling this person, or they've been juggling you. And it's like you need to make a final judgment call on it. Clarify the Magician in reverse. But I feel like yeah, someone is not in this for the long haul. With the Three of Wands in reverse, Eight of Pentacles. This is someone that isn't making forward plans with you, okay? Or they're not putting in the right effort when it comes to making something happen. It's like they're wasting your time. Or you're doing this to someone else. Keep that in mind. Roles could be totally reversed because you do have the Two of Pentacles. You could be wasting someone's time knowing very well that you don't want it. Or you don't have actually anything to give this person. Now, so if this is a love situation, Sagittarius, you are going to be reconciling with someone this week, but it's going to be a complete waste of time. And it's probably because someone's horny, or it's probably because someone's just in a moment where they want to express love, or they want to be wooed, or they want to woo someone. And it's like a waste of time. There's no forward plans. There's no long haul type of outlook here from this person or from you. It could be you too. Someone's just wasting someone's time. Okay. Now, if this is not love, this is just, you're inspired to make some form of change here when it comes to your work, but you feel quite powerless because some of you guys just have a lack of patience here. Okay, maybe there's a change in your work that is possible and you can, you know, get what you want, but it's like it's going to require patience, and you may be having a hard time even finishing what you start. Okay, because with that Page of Wands in reverse, a lot of you guys are inspired to pursue something, or to take up a new offer, or to do something here, but you're not really finishing what you start, and that's just all it is. I mean, why is the Two of Pentacles here if it's work? Seven of Cups. You've got options, but it's like maybe you have too many options, if I'm going to be quite honest with you, Sagittarius. It's almost like when you're talented at a lot of things, it's like, how the fuck do you know what to do? That can be so frustrating, right? Or it's just a matter of you got a lot of options coming in for you. But it seems to be like you're not the one pursuing it, or there's a lot of procrastination on your part. Just clarify the Nine of Cups if it's work-related. Lovers in reverse. If it's work-related, Sagittarius, a lot of you guys just got to open up, okay? You got to open up here. Because I feel like you are in this space of knowing you can do everything on your own, okay? You've already accomplished a lot for some of you. But with that Lovers in reverse, Three of Cups, a lot of you guys are shutting yourself out to even working with people, you know, learning from people even. It's like you're shutting yourself out from growth, really, with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It's like you're not allowing yourself to, and you do have to be careful with that. I'm not saying you should just throw yourself in with everybody and make them a part of what you got going on and vice versa. But it's like, it seems to be like there's a lot of you guys are just shutting yourself out from learning from people or working with people, or, you know, I don't know. I don't want to give too much advice on that because I'm not saying it's a bad thing. With that Lovers in reversed and the Nine of Cups, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Well, give me one more on the Magician in reversed. Queen of Cups. I don't know, this feels more love related, okay? I don't get a whole lot of energy for work. If it's work, it's just a matter of you need to finish what you start, really. But if this is a love situation, I feel like someone is trying to manipulate, or you're doing this with someone else. Someone's trying to manipulate another person to overlook something here. Oh. Possibly overlook an affair, overlook... maybe harsh or direct communication. if it's a love situation, I feel like someone's trying to get you to overlook, or you're doing this to someone else because they want to seize an opportunity with you, or vice versa. I don't know, Sagittarius. I'm not going to lie. Just looking at this, because you do have the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Cups, you're in a space where you don't really need anybody. And if someone is putting this much, giving you this much anxiety, whether you're on the defense or them, if there's a person here that is constantly putting you in a position like, what's going on, just drop it. I can promise you they're not worth your time. If someone is that confused about you, or even if you're that confused about someone else, this is not your person. Just stop. Like, stop it, because you're just draining yourself, stealing your own power. You're in a place where you don't need this person. So what's the rush here? Because you're just stealing your own power in the long run and not allowing yourself to manifest, you know, better things for yourself. It seems to be like you're wasting your time trying to pursue something that doesn't really have a lot of future plans or whatever it may be. And it's like, it's stealing your ability to make future plans for yourself and to work on yourself and to set your own goals with that Eight of Pentacles. So I don't know, if this is a love situation, this seems like a complete waste of time. Like, why play with this fire kind of thing? Just focus on you. And even if you love them and maybe they love you, just either leave it or just don't expect anything. Pick one, okay? Leave it be or don't expect anything. Because you can't force things on people. You just accept that. You can't. And you can't drain yourself trying to play with your own heart. So it's like you need to make up your mind here, because it's just stealing your own power. Lord have mercy. Okay. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, and strong Virgo and Pisces, but it could be any sign as far as elements go. I don't know. It just seems like a past situation that's just fucking with your head, or like stealing your energy, and you just need to drop it like completely. No matter what the facts are, no matter how manipulate, because once you start justifying their manipulation, or once you start like, it doesn't matter like what's going on or if they're in the wrong or whatever. It's like you just need to drop it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. But let's get an oracle for you right quick. Let go. Let go. Drop it. Or one more oracle for Sag. And meditation brings answers. So I would just let go and chill out. Stop trying to force some form of outcome with someone, or even in a work situation. Like, just chill out a little bit, or drop it completely. You know what I mean? Because the moment we start putting our expectations on the other people is the moment that we can't blame anybody but ourselves for breaking our own heart. So if you're waiting on someone or whatever, it's like, you need to not be stupid, right? You're just breaking your own heart, and universe doesn't pull through for karma when it comes to facts, okay? When it comes to your own awareness and needing awareness in situations, you can have all the hope you want and try to be a good person because you hope something is going to change. That's just you being naive, if I'm going to be honest with you. Okay. All right. What do we have for Capricorn? Get the passage from Corinthians out. Do it. All right. What do we have for Capricorn? What you got to get out of your head, though, is most don't change, no, but most don't need to change. People don't need to change because to fit whatever narrative you got going on in your mind. And the moment you start thinking they need to change, or they're going to be so much better if this, that, and the third, you're wrong, okay? It's like, that's very selfish, and you're just causing your own bullshit. So it's like you need to get that thought out. Even if they do need to change, get that thought out of your head, because it's keeping you stuck. You need to tell yourself, that's good that they're doing this, or this is good for them, or You know, it's like, stop thinking people need to change all the time, because probably don't. It's probably you that needs to change your shit. You know what I mean? All right. What do we have for Capricorn? 3 shuffles. What can Capricorn expect? It's so quiet. Like, it's way too quiet right now. It's like draining the shit out of me. It's not very aesthetically pleasing. Overall energy, we have 3 of Wands with the Page of Swords in reverse. Why are you so scared to... The Lovers, the Page of Cups. A lot of you guys are scared to move toward a certain direction that you feel pulled toward. A connection, a job, a choice. There's some form of major choice that you're scared to fully embrace. There is some form of false start between you and someone else, Capricorn, and now you're scared to touch it at all. Okay, it's like you're waiting on this person, or you're waiting for an opportunity to come back around. But some of you feel like this person won't forgive you, okay, or something of that nature, or you're questioning whether you should forgive them, because there is some form of external influence that may have put a really big weight on the two of you, that caused someone to justify not finishing what they started, or caused someone to justify not putting in the work. What's this Ace of Wands in reversed about? Yeah, there was some form of external influence that caused this to be a false start, and that was more so something that was hidden, came to the surface. It caused someone to lose their shit. Okay, so something here, if this didn't already happen, it's going to, okay? So there's something here that was hidden that came to the surface, and it caused someone to lose their shit, basically. Whether that was you or someone else. And now you're scared to move toward. Maybe you feel like this person lost their shit on you, because you're in this energy of being paranoid to communicate, being scared to be honest, but you still want it. It's almost like you still want someone to come back. You admire the shit out of this person. You feel a connection with this person. Sorry if it's not love, but I can't help but not think of love when I see this. It's like you want someone to come back, but it's like you're wondering if you don't think they will, though. Because so far, you're not really receiving any energy from them. You feel like this person isn't finishing what they started with you, or following through with some form of plan, because something here came to the surface. And you feel it's like you feel like someone just lost their shit on you and left. Just give me one more on the Ace of Wands. 5 of Swords. Now keep in mind, you can reverse the roles as you want. Okay, I'm just reading it one way so I'm not back and forth all the time. But yeah, I feel like Capricorn, someone got bitched at, or someone's going to get bitched at because of something that came to the surface that created a false start. And now you're waiting and wondering if this person is going to be back, or what to do here, because you still feel a very deep connection with this person, but you're nervous. It's like you're way too shy or scared or timid or like paranoid to open that can of worms again. And that's really all this is. Now, tell me about the 7 of Pentacles in reversed, the Hermit, 3 of Swords in reversed. So, yeah, someone is not finishing what they started because they become enlightened to a third-party energy or something that was shared. It's kind of like when you get in an argument with someone, even if there's no third party, you know, when you get in an argument with someone and everything that you wish you could have said that whole time comes out, you know what I mean? Like something could have came out that maybe should have stayed at bay. Because it wasn't real, it was just like resentment or like whatever. It's like there's something here that may have been shared or revealed that caused someone to not finish what they started. But what's interesting is you still want this person, Capricorn, or clarify the 3 of Wands. Maybe you're turning your back on this person. Okay, Three of Cups in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reversed. Maybe you lost your shit on this person, because I feel like there's a part of you that's turning your back on this person because you feel like they want you for all the wrong reasons, because of some form of third-party energy or rumors, gossip, drama. Something here was revealed that made you feel like someone is just... Now, if it's not love, Capricorn, you just kind of got a different outlook on your friend circle. Some of you guys caught some bitches like gossiping about you or saying shit about you or some shit like that. And it's like, you're over it. Like, that was tacky as shit. You know what I mean? It's like, some of you caught some people like gossiping about you or some shit like that. And I feel like you're starting to see someone's true motives when it comes to having you in their life. So, I mean, this could be completely separate from your love life. Because, yeah, I feel like you're seeing, when it comes to your friend circle or a sibling, potentially, or a lover or a third party, it's like you're seeing someone's true motives with you and you don't like it. And it has you turning your back on the situation. Give me one more on that Three of Wands. 10 of Wands. High Priestess. Yeah, I feel like you're choosing to just make yourself unattainable, Capricorn. So it seems like when it comes to your love, when it comes to a sibling, friend circle, associates, whatever, you're choosing to make yourself unattainable and just put in the work your damn self, okay? You're going your own way. You're staying on the down low. Even if you're burdened and could use some help, you're choosing to keep that to yourself because you feel like you can't trust the people around you. So it's almost like you feel like if you show vulnerability, if you show weakness, you know, people are just going to like be like, oh, I told you so, or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Selfish bitches that say shit like that. Like, I told you this would happen, or I told you, you know, this, that, and the third. It's like, well, that's helpful. It's like, I feel like you're choosing to keep whatever you're going through to yourself and make yourself unattainable. And because you feel like you can't trust the people around you, your friend group, even love. When it comes to a love situation, I feel like you look at it as too messy right now and you feel like you already got a lot on your plate. And you just don't want to open that can of worms. Even if you fucked up when it came to your love life, Capricorn, you don't want to open that can of worms right now. You're just remaining on the down low because you're already dealing with a lot of drama within the family or within a siblings situation or within a friend group or people you work with. And there's definitely people that are showing their true colors right now. And even if they are showing their true colors, you're not even calling them out on it for a lot of you. I don't see that. I feel like you're just distancing yourself from them. Because you're looking at it as like tacky, like you know what I mean? Like, you're just looking at it as trash, kind of like, now you just don't want it anyway. It's like, you didn't want it anyway, so why fight for it or defend yourself? It's like, you're just slowly distancing yourself. Walk away. Walk away. Walk away. Letting it go. Okay. Yeah. So when it comes to your social life or the people you work with, yes, you got a lot on your plate, but you're just kind of distancing yourself from the drama or the envy. If you have a lot of people, because I feel like you do have people that are envious of you too. I feel like you're just distancing yourself. Your intuition is telling you that to not even be friends with them, to be quite honest with you. Like, you cannot be friends with people that are envious of you, okay? Love and friendships and all that, you can't, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. You'll become a hater one day, okay? And I feel like you're realizing that there's certain people that are envious of you. And you're just distancing yourself from them, okay? So, yeah, when it comes to your love life, Capricorn, I feel like it's just more the same. There is a distance between you and someone else because of some form of argument, and it kind of manifested a false start and caused someone to not finish what they started because something was shared or revealed or some form of betrayal came to the surface and someone realized, okay, this person, it's like this person may have realized you're still not over something, or this person made it clear to you that they're still holding on to some form of grudge. And it's giving you some form of clarity surrounding the fact that why something is not working out the way you had hoped. Okay? So you could be dealing with the Pisces. We have Virgo, Cancer. Give me an oracle for Capricorn. So we have within the next few weeks. Okay. Everybody's getting perfect timing. So trust your intuition. Listen to your intuition. So things are happening exactly how it's supposed to be. I feel like you are very in tune with your intuition. You know what you need to do. Trust your intuition. It's on point. Within the next few weeks, some of you guys could see like what's going on with that. Six of Wands in reverse. So, and within the next few weeks, Capricorn, someone's going to be humiliated here. I don't feel like it's you. There's some form of partnership or love connection, union that's happening with you that has someone kind of put in their place a little bit. Yeah, someone feels left behind. And it's causing a huge inferiority complex. It kind of feels like karma a little bit to some extent. Someone's getting like, someone's getting their karma, or someone's getting, their ass handed to them to some extent because of some form of union, partnership, or they're just seeing you as someone that is very much in connection with yourself. You're manifesting your own peace, and someone feels left behind. They're humiliated. So, I mean, I don't like to say that's a good thing. I'm not that really type of person, but yeah, someone's getting humiliated or left behind. Some of you guys are choosing to leave something behind because they humiliated you too. Okay? And maybe it just needs a few more weeks, but trust your intuition when it comes to the situation. Okay? All right. All right, Aquarius. What can Aquarius expect this week? What can Aquarius expect this week? Three more. What can Aquarius expect this week? One more. Three shuffles. All right, overall energy for you. Justice in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse right under that. The High Priestess, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Wands. Okay. So there's some form of decision here that was made or is going to be made, whatever it may be, that doesn't seem to be working out in your favor. Okay. Now it does look good. It's getting positive. So it could be something small. Some type of decision here was made that's not working out in your favor. And it's kind of making you... This is something that you're keeping to yourself. You're not really expressing to people, okay? Because I feel like there was an attempt here, either, in a friend group or a work situation, a love situation. It's like something here is not getting up off the ground the way you want. You may feel like you're receiving a lack of effort here from someone, or poor effort from someone to get something up off the ground. Okay, this could just be like, for example, there's a business partnership, Aquarius, that you are trying to pursue or whatever it may be, and it's not working out in your favor. Okay, I feel like your intuition is telling you it's not working, or these people aren't the best to work with, or this, even if it's just as small as like, don't hang out with these people at work. Okay, like something here is, your intuition is telling you that something is not working out in your favor. Okay, for some of you, if it was a big decision, it's like your instincts are telling you to get away from something, or run from something. But the only way you could do that right now is to not hold yourself accountable for obligations that you've put yourself to, or not hold yourself accountable for something here. It's like the only way you would be able to get away from something here right now is to not be fair. You know, it could just be something as simple as a relationship, okay, or something of that nature. It's like you're just wanting to get away from something. But if it's a work situation, it's like you're realizing something is not working out in your favor, but you feel with that Two of Swords in reverse, like the decision's already been made. You know what I mean? Like, just write it out. And I mean, clarify that Two of Swords in reverse, the Five of Wands, Six of Swords. You're trying to fight for something here. You're trying to... Just give me one more. What? Seven of Swords in reverse. Like, you're not being... Some of you guys, it's like you're trying to compete for a promotion, or you're trying to compete for some form of recognition here, and it's not working out for you. Okay, some of you guys with that Two of Swords in reverse, you're starting to become super hard on yourself, or super hard on a situation. And I feel like... How do I say this? Just wait. Like, it's like you're trying to do something here. You're trying to make some form of improvement in something, but it's making you feel worse, okay? Or something of that nature. It could be because there's like people competing with you, or you're competing, or there's some form of competition, like, or jealousy. I don't know. I'll come back to that. Just tell me about the Nine of Cups in reverse, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So I do feel like there's some cautious energy on your part, Aquarius, because there's a home situation possibly. Or a lot of you guys are in this very slow-moving energy because something here isn't working out in your favor, but at the same time, you're trying to find a new host, or you're trying to keep the peace in the home as well. Okay, and this is also the energy of persistence, right? Resilience as well. It's like the Knight of Pentacles is very persistent in his pursuit to be cautious, to be hardworking, to, you know, take his time and, you know, look at things from different perspectives. It's like there's something here you're taking your time in. Okay, whether it's a work situation, a love situation, a marriage possibly. It's like there's something here you're taking your good old time into. Because one, you may feel like this person doesn't really deserve you, okay? Or you just, if this is a relationship already, it's like you feel like someone is being very self-serving. You feel like they're very emotionally clingy or needy, okay? Or they're putting you in a position that's like draining you, and you feel like it's not fair, but yet you feel like you can't get away from it because of, you feel obligated to it to some extent. Okay, so Aquarius, something isn't working out in your favor, and it's kind of forcing you to make, there we go, it's forcing you to make a choice to not pursue something because it's already a wish unfulfilled, but that lack of choice is actually encouraging you to nurture the ground you stand on. There we go. Because you're being forced to make a choice because of some form of competition, drama, conflict outside a current situation, and you feel like whatever this competition is, drama, family opinions, you feel like these people kind of distance yourself from them, and it may have caused some personal regret or frustration or guilt, a guilty conscience, but at the same time, it's putting you in a position where you can rewrite your story, right? It's putting you in a position where you can nurture the ground you stand on. And I do feel like you're being supported. And I feel like, again, you're taking your time when it comes to a home situation, a family situation. Like, for example, Five of Wands, the Seven of Swords in reverse, you know, can be like feeling like an idiot, feeling guilty about something, regretful, feeling like should have done something else, shoulda, coulda, wouldas. But at the same time, it's almost like something that's a loss could actually work out in your favor when it comes to a new perspective in regards to work or love. You just need to change your perspective. Because it seems to be like you're moving away from drama, competition, the need to compete, the need to prove yourself to family, or the need to prove yourself here. You're moving away from that energy. And just clarify the Justice in reverse then, because it seems to be positive. The Temperance, Four of Pentacles. Some of you guys were getting greedy here at one point in time. I'm just going to be honest with you. You were getting greedy. You were wanting your cake and eat it too, or you're trying to hold on to a third party while trying to pay attention to, while trying to manifest financial stability, or hold on to something from the past. Because the Justice in reverse, like not being fair or not taking accountability for, you know, the facts or whatever it may be. Some of you guys were just getting greedy at one point in time, because you wasn't willing to let go of something from the past in order to have a reunion, or in order to have something else work out in a positive way, okay? If that's not your situation, or it's just in this moment, it's like you're not being honest with yourself or honest with the people around you, or again, it's like you're avoiding some form of lesson with that Justice in reverse. That seems to be what the big main blockage is, Aquarius. You're avoiding some form of lesson because you're trying to Sorry, when I start to get to the end of my videos, I start losing the wave so quickly. Just give me a second. Thank you, Claire. I really appreciate that, girl. It makes a lot of sense. I'm happy. But once I lose that thought wave is just like gone, and I'm just getting drained now. But there's something here, Aquarius, that yeah, you're avoiding some form of lesson because you're trying to have your cake and eat it too, possibly. But that Four of Pentacles, you're being greedy about something. Give me one more. Like some of you guys are trying to hold on to a past person while still... Some of you are just being greedy when it comes to accepting someone's apology too. Or when it comes to apologizing. Or it's just a matter of, you know, you're trying to hold on to a past while entertaining a third party. And you're doing it because of money or some type of financial security. But it's like you're avoiding some form of lesson. And if just looking at this from a glance, now you take it and dilute in your dialogue or whatever. Don't even take my advice. But just looking at it from a glance, the lesson is to stop being greedy, okay? It seems to be like you have what you need right now, but there is like something you need to let go of. Either, you know, a third party energy, or this like things will get better when, things will get better when. It's like this mindset where things will, it's like constantly fighting and this having this internal conflict of needing more. Okay, even if that's just a personal conversation that you notice yourself having with a partner, right? Nothing is ever good enough. There's something here where you just need to settle in and start like being a little bit more nurturing. And I do see you ending the week in a more nurturing energy, but it seems to be like there's something happening here and it's not working out in your favor intentionally. Okay, or yeah, it's intentionally from the universe. Because the problem is whatever this is that you want, whether it's the need to be right, whether it's a third party, whether it's whatever, if you got that, chances are down the road you would be in that same situation with something else. Okay, and there is a lesson here to be learned. To just stop or start building with what you got currently. Okay, with the partner you got currently, or start acting from a place of integrity. Honestly, with that Justice in reverse. Like some of you guys are avoiding some form of lesson, and you may think that you're doing yourself a favor, but you're just hurting yourself because you're not allowing God, spirit, universe, energy to come in and give you that karma. You're not allowing, it's like you're trying to play God a little bit. Justice in reverse can be like playing God, right? Not allowing the universe to come in and balance out those scales for us. And work smarter, not harder when it comes to energy, right? So when we're always trying to play God or compete or do this, that, and the third, we're stealing our own karma, okay? Like we need to learn to release and allow the universe to come in and balance out those scales for the past person. You know what I'm saying? Or even if it's you trying to get something to work out in your favor, allow the universe come in and let things work out for you. Like let the universe tilt you up. Don't like I actually heard about a year ago I was watching Queen Cup, if anybody knows her, and she mentioned that in one of her videos, and I never got that out of my head. It just stuck with me and it made so much sense, like how she used that as an example with the Justice card. Because yeah, when you start trying to play God, it's like you think you're doing yourself a favor and it's just working against you. You know what I mean? It's like you need to release and let go of control. And it seems to be like you need to let go of control and just enjoy, even if you're just single, right? With that Empress, like just enjoy who you're with right now, right? Your kids, or, you know, just yourself. Like allow yourself to connect with your feminine energy. And even if you're a man, like there may be a more nurturing energy that's needed. But tell me about this Empress, because I do feel like you're supported in the way that you need to be with that Hangman and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, there's a new perspective again, and this is the lesson. And I feel like the only struggle up until now has been just accepting a lesson. And I hate using the word lesson because there's such a stigma or thought that you think of when you hear that. But a lesson, it's not hard, and it's not like, oh, it's like it's working out in your favor. It's for your greater good. It's for the benefit of you, and to release, allow yourself to be less stressed and have more abundance. So I feel like there is a new perspective that has you feeling good coming toward the end of the week. Again, some of you guys are being supported, or you're being nurtured here by someone, or there's something here that is kind of allowing you to cradle into something here because of a new perspective. And again, there could be someone that's coming into your life that is coming in real quick. Okay, or if this is a partner, even, it's like you may have a partner that you may have a hard time taking seriously because they're really in and out, or they're kind of like, you know, loud, or they're goofing around. Like the Knight of Wands can be Sag energy, and Sag in good vibrations, they're really goofy. Okay, so it's like you may have someone that's like super goofy or like whatever, but yeah, I feel like you're cradling into it because you have a new perspective on expectations, or you have a new perspective on this person, okay, whether you're with them or not. Someone here is like giving you a new perspective. This could just be you seeing something with a new perspective that is kind of making you feel good. It's making you more lighthearted. It's making you more, you know, confident in your current endeavors. Because whatever it was in the past that was causing you to just steal your own karma was endeavors that you were doing in pursuit of competing or fighting or trying to operate based off of, like, you know, just you know, things trigger you or whatever it may be, and it was not working out in your favor. So I hope this makes sense, Aquarius. But yeah, there is a new perspective coming in for you, or someone that wants to come in and support you. And, you know, I kind of have to laugh because the Knight of Wands, if you know that energy, just the way he's like looking at this Empress, like the Empress looks so unimpressed a little bit, but yet she's allowing it. Like there's someone in your life, whether it's a friend, a lover, it's like they're kind of fucking annoying you, but it's like you're allowing it. Does that make any sense? Because it's like you understand, you know, it's like you're allowing something, even if that's just you allowing yourself to have a little bit more fun. You're just, I feel like you're surrendering to something here, or you're allowing yourself to just nurture the ground you stand on and just enjoy it. See, Two of Cups. It's like, I think if this is a partnership, it's like you're starting to be less hard on your person, okay? Or you could be just being less hard on yourself too, right? But let's see. What do we have for Aquarius? All right. So something just isn't the right time. I'll get a little bit more clarity. Reconsider. What's not the right time? Judgment in reverse, the Star. Get more information. I don't know. There's something here that may be causing you to want to act really quickly. Okay. Some type of quick judgment or something of that nature, but you're not seeing something clearly, or you still need more information. Maybe get more information. There's something here that you're inspired to go at really quickly. Okay. And I don't know. I'm just going to get off this reading, Aquarius. I'm just going to get off it. Reconsider, not the right time. Judgment in reverse, Star, the Fool. Like, what? Not the right time to be a badass bitch? Why not? Queen of Cups. What are they reconsidering? I hate these Oracle cards. Page of Cups in reverse, King of Cups. So some of you guys may want to, Some of you guys may want to reconsider supporting someone, okay? I don't know why though. We do have the Queen of Cups, King of Cups. I don't know, I'm just going to get off this. Reconsider. You got something that has a shit ton of like love or inspiration, something that's really touching base with your creativity. But I don't know. Sorry, I feel like I just confused things. Just forget that. Forget that. I don't know what to even take of that. Not the right time. Why not? This is like badass energy. Let's challenge it. Why not? I don't know. Fucking I don't know. Okay, moving on. All right, Pisces. I don't know what that would have been, Aquarius. Okay, Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? What can Pisces expect this week? One more. Pisces, we'll be starting with you tomorrow, so I know we'll start with you tomorrow. 3 shuffles. What do we have for Pisces? Okay, good. Overall energy for you, Pisces, 9 of Pentacles with the Death in reverse. Nice. Slow changes, but happy changes. Okay. Death in reverse isn't always bad. It can talk about progress, slow changes, you know, transitioning as well. And I feel like there's a lot of happiness here, Pisces. A lot of you guys are feeling good, looking good, all that good stuff. It's like you're taking care of your damn self. It's like you're in a very... 9 of Pentacles is like pre-Empress energy. It's like you're in a very independent energy, knowing who you are, knowing your worth. Seeing some positive changes. Again, there could be some form of slow transition happening for you, Pisces, but things are looking on the up and up. Look at this. Getting back into your power. You may have gained some level of awareness in a past experience, or some of you guys are sharing what you've discovered as well about something. Tell me about... I was going to say, tell me about Air Boys. I don't know why. I don't know. But thank you, Air Boys. I really appreciate that. Tell me about Air Boys. Oh my God, I gotta stop. Okay, so Pisces, yeah, I feel like things are looking on the up and up. It's good. Feeling optimistic. Some of you guys are feeling optimistic about the potential of a relationship. Look at this. Nice. Finally getting what you deserve. Some of you guys have someone that you've been talking to, or someone's coming through for you that is legit. Like, this is a man's man, or this is not to put in like categories here. This is someone that when they say they want you, they want you. You know what I mean? Some of you have someone coming in that's like legit. They're not going to waste your time. It's very equal, very fair. This could be someone that you have unfinished business with to some extent. Or this is already a happy relationship too. Some of you guys, the reason you've discovered such happiness in a relationship is because you got yourself in a position where you have your own life to some extent, or they're not even just have your own life, but you are very independent, right? And because of that, it's leaving wiggle room in the relationship so the two of you aren't suffocating each other. And there's been this newfound hope and optimism in a relationship. So for the Pisces that are in relationships, even though we have the 9 of Pentacles, the reason you're so happy is because you're no longer putting your happiness and your independence in the hands of your partner. So, and it's beautiful, right? It's relieving. It's like, okay, like we can make this work. And when you start to see your own shit, it sucks, but it's like, like I say, the universe always does things to relieve us. So there's some form of relief surrounding a commitment. But if you're not in a relationship, Pisces, yeah, you have something working out really well for you here. There's something here coming in that's making you very happy, okay? Some of you guys, it's just a matter of finishing some form of transition that you've been going through, or there's something here that did come to an end in your past and you're still healing from that. Even if it was last year, Pisces, that you've went through some form of ending. I'm just going to be honest with you. Like, even me, I feel like I've been saying this forever, like I'm working on myself. It's been like about a year now, but we're finally coming through. Like, sometimes it takes some time in certain issues in our life that, you know, so some of you have went through some form of ending or something, and it's taking some time, but you're finally coming through. Okay, 6 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Tell me about the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, though. 7 of Cups. All right, okay, so Pisces, you got something coming in here. Like I said, even if this person, you're aware of this person or whatever it may be, it seems to be quite new for you, or you're seeing a new perspective of it. Some of you guys are straight up receiving an apology from someone that undervalued you, okay? 6 of Pentacles in reverse. It's like this is someone that is coming through kissing your ass, sucking up possibly, because they feel like they undervalued you. They could possibly be apologizing or kissing up, okay? They could possibly be kissing up because they were avoiding making a major decision in their life. Some of you have someone that's making a major decision in their life, and it's bringing them into your realm of reality. And I feel like you're ready for it if that's the case, okay? Just clarify that Two of Wands. Okay, tell me what the Six of Cups. Sorry guys, my ear is like itchy. I don't know why. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, someone wants to work on their reputation with you, but I'm trying to figure out what you're doing. Because like I said, if you're already in a relationship, thank you, Paul. I really appreciate that, Paul. If you are already in a relationship, Pisces, I feel like you are happy. There may be people trying to come in, but I don't really see you feeding into it because you know what you want and you know who you are. Okay, so for the Pisces that are in relationships, I feel like I don't see that relationship going anywhere. I mean, you could have someone that is trying to make up for their lack of effort with you, or if you have a husband or a wife even that doesn't ever seem to like get on the same page with you or finish what they start with you, you may be on the fence here with that Two of Wands of like, is this really good for me? Does this have a lot of growth? Because there's a new perspective happening for you, even if you're in a relationship, because it's like, you may feel like, yes, I'm independent, but I still want a partner. You know what I mean? Like, I still want a relationship. Like, and keep in mind, a relationship, like a lot of people think in relationships, because you don't need anybody means you don't need anybody. You know what I mean? And it kind of puts you in a position where you have to take care of yourself. But when you want that intimacy and closeness, it's like, well, where's my boo at? You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like you have almost become so independent that yes, you can manifest your own happiness, but I feel like there's this new perspective that's creeping up in regards to, is this relationship going anywhere? And again, this is just a thought. The Two of Wands can be like a wanderer, right? Like you're just sitting on the couch thinking, pondering, wondering if the grass is greener on the other side. But I feel like it's just like a breeze of air. It's like gone today, here today and gone tomorrow type thing. Because I do feel like there is some apologies, okay? Someone is apologizing for undervaluing you. And someone is also apologizing for potentially leaving you confused or avoiding making a decision. Now, for those of you that are just straight up single, Pisces, you've had a fucking long go, didn't you? Because listen, you don't go through all this shit and get all this awareness and knowledge and wisdom and not have a hard go. And the Justice card is even upright. That means you were loyal to your truth, you were loyal to spirit, you were loyal to your personal integrity. Things are going to work out for you. You do not get all this shit and all this power just for nothing, okay? You have to go through some shit. And I feel like you've completed some form of cycle, and yes, there's still this like slow transition period, but it's opening up new doorways of opportunity for you. Now, I would be careful with this though, Pisces, because if you are single and you've went through a shitstorm in your life and you've came out of it looking better than ever, protect that shit at all costs. Because for some of you, there's a new opportunity coming through for you from the past, someone that's trying to suck up. But is this person good for you anymore? Do they deserve you? Okay, because a lot of times when we go through some major changes, the universe likes to test us. The universe likes to like bring back the same person, same shit, and see how we're going to react. So keep that in mind. Not to say this person is a test. That's not what I'm saying. You need to operate based off your personal conviction. What I'm saying is be careful, because you do have a new perspective that's giving you all the information that you need to evaluate some form of past situation that's trying to come back in your life. You're aware, okay, in this reading, you're aware that this person doesn't truly value you, doesn't truly appreciate what you bring to the table. And listen, you bring a shit ton to the table, Pisces. You bring knowledge, you bring awareness, you bring money, you bring your own independence. You even take care of yourself. You probably, do all the fixings. You probably take care of yourself. You know what I mean? It's like, you're quite the catch. If you didn't know, now you know. Okay, you're quite the catch. So are you really going to feed that into someone that may not even value you? And for whatever reason in this reading, the universe is saying that you have the perspective and the awareness needed to be able to make this choice. Okay? So does this person deserve you? Now, I'm not trying to make this about superficial energy or anything like that, but do they truly value what you bring to the table? That's all. So now for those of you in relationship Pisces, I feel like you're thriving. I feel like you may be frustrated because yes, you are an independent person, and sometimes you want to be like a princess. Okay, sometimes you want to like not be so independent, or you want to feel secure in that act, or you want to feel secure like your person got your back even when you're not flawless. And if that's some frustration for you, I feel like you are working that out with your partner this week. But for those of you that are single, yeah, you got someone from the past coming back, but is it worth your time? I don't know, Pisces, because you really need to take this seriously. Out of all the signs I did tonight, you guys are showing up like in full glow up, in like you can't let people mess with you in this space. Like this took a lot of work. And now this person, and that's usually when it happens. Usually people don't want you until you don't need them. And it's really it's like a joke that the universe likes to do or something like that. Like people only come around when you're fucking amazing and flawless and on top of your game. And then they tend to leave when you're not on top of your game. Not everybody, but pay attention to people who come into your life when you're on top of your game. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Not that they all have bad motives. But especially if there were people that you were there for them, you know what I mean? It's like authenticity. Like true love is not stemmed from your position in life. So if someone's love changes for you based off your position in life, that's not love, and that's not pure appreciation. That's just infatuation or, you know, gluttony or greed in some way. Like, that's why you keep your success on the down low. Try to do that so you can at least try to manifest something healthy and, you know what I mean? Not so superficial. Okay, so like whatever, you know, and not just keep your success on the down low, but keep your, you know, like I said, you're in a position, Pisces, where you worked hard to get where you are. For whoever I'm reading for. Protect that. Don't allow yourself to attract a man or a woman that's just coming at you because all your goodies and gold and money and cars splashed over your social media. You know what I mean? I personally, like when it comes to my personal accounts, nobody sees nothing. You know what I mean? Business is business, but it's like personal. Protect yourself, you know what I mean? Like, and don't try to, because again, that took a lot of work. So don't allow someone to take advantage of that because you're susceptible to that. What do we have for Pisces? Whoops. You can't sub to me? I don't know why. We have listened to your intuition, unlikely. So for some of you, for those of you that are in a relationship, again, maybe there's a little bit of a bump in the road, okay? A little bit of a bump in the road, but I feel like if there was this desire, like the grass is greener on the other side or whatever it may be, I feel like you just need to trust your intuition and just withdraw from this like need on fixing your feeling with something external to you and rather work with the issue itself. Like have a talk with your partner or do whatever you got to do. Now, if you're not in a relationship, Pisces, I feel like there's something coming back around that may not really be the best of you, and you need to trust your intuition on that, okay? I hate to say that, but okay. Give me one more. Oh. Compromise, yeah. So some compromises may be needed, especially for those in a relationship. Now, if you never got in a relationship with this person, be careful with compromise, because you can compromise yourself out of your own soul. Okay, you can be like, oh, that's okay. And believe it or not, people will show you who they truly are when you get with them. They'll show you the fact that they're a coach potato. They'll show you the fact that they're this, that, and the third. They'll show you the fact that they just play video games all day long, all day. It's like but girls and guys, I mean, girls more so, just from experience, tend to just slide that off because they're so in awe and love and whatever. So pay attention to who someone shows themselves as when it comes to when you start dating them. Because what's interesting is girls always complain like, oh my God, all my man does is play video games. All my man does is like do this, that, and the third. And honestly, I used to be one of those girls. But pay attention, like how was that person when you first started dating them? They probably was someone that played video games all the time, or did this, that, and the third, or never really paid too much attention to you, or like whatever the situation is. They probably showed you exactly who they are, but you just ignored it because you were so infatuated. So don't compromise yourself, especially if it's a new thing and you're single, ready to mingle. Don't compromise yourself out of your own soul, okay? Because yeah, people will show you usually exactly who they are. It's just we like to ignore it, right? So, like, how are you going to complain that all your man does is play video games, or all your man does is this, that, and the third, when that's what they did when they got with you? They may have, you know, done this, done some other things more so, but at the end of the day, or how are you going to complain that someone is, you know, really mean or really bitchy or really cranky, or they're really aggressive in their nature, or they're lazy, if that's how they were when they got with you or you got with them? Like, you can't, you need to have personal accountability, okay? And then also ask yourself, why now? Because this can be where compromise comes in, especially if you're already in a relationship. Why is it that all of a sudden now, in this point in your relationship, that bothers you so much? Okay? You loved them before all these low-key, underhanded comments or energies. Like, what is it that, like, why does it matter that your person is like that? Like, why does that bother you? And maybe it can be something fixed internally, and if not, maybe you can work it out. And if not, maybe you're just shouldn't be in the relationship, okay? Because sometimes things aren't really that big of a deal. If I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, oh my God. Like, and listen, anyways, I'm gonna move on. Good night. I love you. I don't make any sense anymore. Toodaloo. Oh, we got trolls out the ass. Anywho. All right, good night, everybody. I hope everybody sleeps tight. Don't let the bugs bite. Good night.